Are you ready?
This is the D-Generation cliX podcast with your hosts,
Who is Ravage?
Ryan Ruttman,
Ravage.
Hand me that bottle cap.
Miles Kane,
Hand me that paperclip. Grab that twine. Gun wrapper.
Daniel Schwab,
We
best friends, Asgard to Mouth, and Pete.
Cause I'm just me.
Welcome back to the D-Generation cliX podcast. This is Ryan, Miles, and Pete, and we are continuing our Pulp deep dive, picking back up with Collector's Trove as we work through the current modern age sets. So first up here is the 001 Collector, and this guy gets stronger if you have equipment, mystery cards, non-standard terrain markers, one-shots, and tarot cards. Which you can't play in this format, so he's probably not going to be seeing play for 75 points. Am I wrong?
No, he's
No.
useless in both.
Yes.
Because what
Yeah,
he
he's-
does is just you can't benefit from it.
Correct.
No, and he's just dead quick. That's always he's no.
Yes, it's
Yeah,
basically
not getting
75 point TK prob.
Yeah.
He's
So-
basically 75 points for your opponent.
Yes,
That's what he is.
immediately.
Yeah.
Then we have, man, this might be a quick set here. 002 is Iron Man Sentry, so he has Force Blast, and Force Blast is free, which might be cool, but only to target an equipped character. So I guess it's really
No, I
just
do.
what Shuri does.
Yeah. Well, and that's why I think that. I mean, potentially he's given enhancement. So he's got 5 clicks. And on the off chance, which I mean I think is actually really good, you're going against a Shuri. Gets that free Force Blast, And there's certain figures that loves it when you have you're knocking back characters to give them action tokens. Spoilers, I'm not going to say his name just yet.
Maybe if you're doing robots with Danger Room constructs that we haven't gotten to yet, but 20 point enhancement's not terrible, but you really don't care about this guy sticking around. He's only a 10 for 2. I don't know. I don't think this guy's doing much.
No, no.
I think
I
he's
just- fairly
like
useless.
a fringe piece on a build, and he's also giving up 55 less points than the collector, so I guess that's something.
If you're doing a range heavy team and it's a robot theme, maybe. All right, Kree Accuser, though, I think this is something here. So 25 points, PD team ability. At the beginning of the game, choose a keyword for all characters with this trait, unique modifier. Friendly characters with the Kree keyword modify their attack and damage +1 when attacking a character with that keyword. So she would be a 11 for 3 with enhancement, and then the special defense power is ESD and toughness for 4 clicks. Sidestep 5 range, 25 points. Either a Kree team or a soldier.
Yeah, there's a few keyword cheaters, or to where you can choose keywords in Pulp. Not many, but So choosing the Kree keyword, getting bonus attack and damage, and the Kree keyword actually isn't too bad when you're looking into Silver Pulp. Either.
No, not at all.
There's some really good pieces in the Kurs.
So yeah, I could see this one definitely doing something. It's 10 attack precision strike, so I still think that theme is going to be higher than everybody else on the podcast here for at least the beginning. But 25 points makes sense, and soldier is definitely one you can build around.
No,
what
this
about
one's gonna get played.
Baby Groot or Kree Accuser?
On sideline.
Kree Accuser. Kree Accuser will get played. We can move on to Baby Groot.
Yeah, Baby Groot sideline. He works with the rare coming up.
Okay, so we'll still talk about him now. He's got a free action, which thankfully he can use in Silver Pulp. No worries. Move up to 1 square. If 3 or more friendly characters have the Guardians of the Galaxy keyword, Baby Groot may move up to 3 squares instead. 40 points, poison shape change. He's tiny. Oh, he just comes in for the other one when he dies, right?
Yeah, on click 1 if you have 3 or more characters with the Guardians of the Galaxy keyword.
Yeah, so definitely.
Click 4 if you don't, but yeah.
Never,
Yeah. 'Cause
never
it's point
main
denial.
force though.
No, I don't think so because the Disney Plus Baby Groots I think are just better for 40 points.
But if you
want to play Baby Groot on main force,
if you play the rare, he makes your sideline for sure.
absolutely,
100%.
absolutely does. Yeah.
These were all of the Guardians that were weird point lines, right? Where you would never play them on their top dial.
Yeah. No, it's yeah.
Yeah.
Rocket is. Yeah, I mean, I could see all of these Guardians being played in Pulp.
Yeah, he's got, what is it? Animal, Marksman, Police, Ruler. We already talked about Marksman last episode. But for 35 points on his low line, he's an 8 running shot, 11 attack, 5 range, 2 bolts, 18 toughness, 3 damage.
Well, and if he's on Guardians, he hands out PD, and they can use improved targeting characters when they use it. So, I mean, there's a good chance that you're going to be getting -3 to their defense.
Guardians is
attacks.
definitely a theme to build around, too.
Yes.
Yeah, Guardians is a team worth looking at pretty hard in Silver Pulp.
Guardians?
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And this next guy would probably make the team also. So Cosmo is already PD team ability, so he doesn't care about Rocket giving it to him. But he has Guardians TA and friendly characters with the Guardians of the Galaxy keyword get Safeguard Outwit. And if 3 or more friendly characters have the Guardians of the Galaxy keyword, modified defense +1. This guy definitely makes your Guardians team for 40 points. He is a TK enhancement with 5 range too.
Handing out Safeguard Outwit is huge.
Yeah, this set, I think that one thing it does the most is make Guardians a viable full team.
Absolutely does.
Here's another one. 10 points for Poison and Empower. It's tiny, so you can carry it, and adjacent friendly characters modify their attack +1 if you share a keyword with them. This is the Swarm of Ants.
Oh, you forgot the Shield Agent. Yeah, you forgot the Shield
Yeah,
Agent.
did you skip the Shield Agent?
Oh, I did.
Yeah. He's not that bad.
No, he's
Well,
9 attack. He's only 20 points for things. I guess you can fit him on, right? I think the best thing is he gives Hydra and Shield.
yes.
But you can turn him to what? How do you trigger this? So he's got 2 different point lines.
Beginning of return.
Does something have to die first though? Once per game for all friendly characters with this trait. At the beginning of your turn, you may
No,
turn
you just-
all
you-
friendly.
you
Oh, okay,
just
you just
choose
choose.
it. Yeah.
The only problem is that, with the normal Silver Pulp rules is that you can't play multiple various. And that's where the Shield Agents really thrive.
That's
'Cause you can
exactly
just
what I was
throw them
gonna
up.
say.
So, yeah. And I think it also does hurt the Swarm of Ants. And since it is ants, I don't like to say that he has Empower. I like to call it enhancement.
I like that.
Nicely done. Yeah.
It should be reminded that official rules, yes, you cannot do the various real name like you can in regular Silver. But at cliX Mania, you absolutely can play multiples that have real name various. So this is a piece that you might want to look at. But, a few of these, you run these guys up, they can use Empower on themselves. If you change them, they have Poison. If someone hits them, gives them a couple damages, they get to Pulse Wave. Hydra, Shield, and Spy. Why don't these guys have Soldier?
That's a very good point. I guess they must just be privates, so they're not quite ready to be soldiers yet. They just are good at espionage.
Espionage? Espanol? Espionage?
Espionage.
Espionage?
Yes, espionage.
All right, Swarm of Ants. Now, the unique modifier that it has adjacent friendly characters that share a keyword with Swarm of Ants modify attack +1. So even if you do play more than one, you do not get that +1 attack more than once.
There's also a silver Ant-Man that just places after a friendly character is given a move action or power action. So then that ant can then follow Ant-Man.
How far back is that? Is that Avengers Forever or 60? Or am I not
Yeah, I
thinking-
want to say 60th.
Okay.
It's Forever. Is it Forever? Yeah, because he also has Guardians of the Galaxy.
There was a good Wasp back then too, wasn't there?
Yes. Yeah. There's a really good Wasp that shuts down improved targeting within range.
Yeah. Yep.
That's right. These are 6 plasticity, 9 poison, empower, tiny, and move through characters for only 10 points. So only animal and spy though. So if you're playing those or break theme, easy add for 10 points.
Yep.
Here's the Thieves Guild member, which is really cool and modern if you can pull off its KO trick where you get to remove an equipment, but it's just going to be, if anything, that equipment that Shuri hands out. Is there anything else besides the dagger or the shield, the vibranium stuff, that's equipment in
No.
Pulp? She's the only one that can generate something like that, right?
Yeah. Well, she's not the only one. That's the only set that does, because you have the Wakanda scientist that can do the armor.
Sorry, yeah, that's what I meant. She's the only. Those
Yeah.
are the only pieces of equipment that you can generate and equip.
As far as I know, yes, in Pulp, yes.
All right, what about this White Widow for 60 points? I remember not being a huge fan of her. Sidestep once per game. When an opposing character is KO'd after resolutions, you may turn White Widow to quick 7, which just makes her running shot, blades, willpower, and range combat expert. Otherwise, she's a stealth, energy explosion, 19, defend, and outwit.
Everything she does, a piece does better
And
for
cheaper.
less points.
Exactly. All right, on to the
So
next one.
that's the entire.
See you later, White Widow. Kree Soldier.
Yeah.
For 25 points. This guy's not bad.
No, not at all.
He'd make Kree builds, he'd make soldier builds, or spy builds. I don't know how Scrolls... Is Scrolls good in Silver Pulp, Miles? I
Yes.
looked at it.
Is it?
Yes, because you
Yeah.
have that scroll general. So if
Oh,
one of
yeah.
your figures makes shape change, they can't target the rest of your team.
Well,
Absolutely, scroll.
so here's another reason, too, why real name Various is better than not allowing that, because I'm not sure if you can build a decent Skrull team for 400 points, not being able to reuse the same soldiers.
No, you can't. Yeah, you can't build a decent scroll team, but you can build a scroll team. And with the scroll general,
Well, that's
like,
what
that
people are
gives the
here
team-
for, not to build decent teams, just to build teams that you can do.
yeah, that's exactly it. Exactly. You don't want to play the scroll Fantastic Four. I mean, look at the Rise and Fall. Pick a power one. That piece is insane. What is it, Roland or whatever? That piece, he is amazing.
He is way too overcosted.
Not for Silver Pulp at 75.
We'll get
I
to
don't
him.
think he's overcosted at all.
That's very far down the line. This guy at 25 points though, so he's got the 2-point lines also. You're starting him at you have to start him with the 6 speed, 11 energy explosion, 17 toughness, shape change, 4 range, 1 bolt. He would benefit from obviously that Kree Accuser. You throw them together, so now he becomes a 12 for 3,
12.
which is
Yeah.
awesome. And so
Or a 12 for 4.
if you
if
get
you
to switch
switch
them,
him.
right? Yeah. So once per game for
Yeah.
all characters with this trait, when a friendly character with the scroll keyword uses shape change and fails, you may immediately turn all friendly 0/1/1 Kree soldiers to click 5. So, and then he goes to outwit also. So that's not bad at all. But again, you can only play one of them in standard Pulp. Next one is the worst piece in Pulp, and it's banned. Miles, do you want to say anything for this Thanos?
Yeah, we had a good run. I'm glad they did ban him. I think the real reason they ban him is not because he's bad for the game, but because they know that no one can play him better than me. So I respect that decision.
Not going to feed into that one.
Prove me wrong.
I'll feed into it. I agree, Miles.
Yep.
I agree. Once you've been to the top of the mountain with Miles Kane, there's no other reason to go back up the mountain.
Yeah.
What about this Adaptoid? Aim Intelligentsia, Robot Spy. 25 points, a little bit of a damage sponge for 5 clicks. When Adaptoid KOs an opposing character, instead of removing that character from the game, you may turn that character to any click and place it on Adaptoid's card. That character is still scored. Adaptoid can use the standard powers displayed on the dial of the last character placed on their card. Who makes him? Is it
The next
Monica?
figure.
Okay.
Yeah,
So would you ever play
Maybe
this guy
on
for
Ro-
425 though?
I don't know.
Robot, maybe.
Yeah, I think
On Robot,
Monica
maybe.
just makes it so much better.
Yeah.
Robot.
I
Yeah,
think on
spy.
Robot, you're going to have extra points.
Yeah, you have the chance to get what, like maybe a prob or an outwit,
Yeah.
and it's not terrible for 25 points. Charge, precision strike, shape change, just a little bit of a pain to tie somebody up with. All right, Monica Rappaccini, aim, hammer, Modox 11, ruler, scientist, Hydra team ability. So friendly characters with the aim keyword within range can use poison and have safeguard poison. That right there is great.
Yes.
And then power, if an opposing character was KO'd since your last turn, generate the adaptoid we just talked about. After resolutions, you may choose an opposing character that was added to your opponent's KO area since your last turn. Turn that character to any click and place it on the generate adaptoid's card. So you can generate more than one
Yes.
in Pulp. You just
Yes.
can't have them on your main force. So you can start pumping these out pretty fast.
Absolutely.
For
Yeah,
45
especially
points,
'cause,
use
like,
at
with-
least your leadership too.
Yeah, so you just KO a figure, and then you just take a power action to generate an adaptoid, and you pick a power. Absolutely. Like, that's... So now you are going to be able to be more aggressive with it, because now anyone can KO that figure.
So do you think that ruler and scientist are just as good in Pulp? Because those are usually super strong keywords for the higher rarities.
Oh, scientists, absolutely. I mean, that's with the Nathaniel Richards. That's with the rescue. Yeah, the scientist is going to be there. I think ruler is there too. Especially with if we're allowing team up cards at cliX Mania, there just so happens to be someone with the ruler keyword that has a sweet team up card.
Who's that?
Aquaman.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
That makes her even better though.
Yep.
No, she's definitely good. What about aim? Do you think that's good enough of a keyword to build around?
I'm not too sure. I mean, looking at the attackers, I mean, we have Scientist Supreme that we went over. Actually, I didn't realize that Cannonball has it. Yeah.
Which one?
Jeff, the common from Deadpool Weapon X.
Oh, that one, yeah. Usually Sunspots get it too.
Yeah, Sunspot has it. Manifold has aim.
Ooh, that's right.
That Pete likes.
There might be some
Yeah,
hidden gems
I mean-
in aim.
Yeah.
I would watch out for her. Giving everyone poison then. You give Cannonball poison, Sunspot poison, all these adaptoids poison.
And Cannonball has that 19 defend.
There could be something there.
Yeah.
All right, then we have an Iron Man. If I remember correctly, this guy's terrible.
No, he actually is pretty decent in Pulp.
In Pulp? What is he doing?
He's a 4 through 6 leadership that generates fodder. He generates those sentries.
Oh, the 20-point ones? Okay. So
Yeah.
Armor, Celebrity, Scientist, Avengers, Stark. So Celebrity, you could do Marvella and do Spider-Man also. And leadership is not
Yep.
always easy to get on Spider-Man family. Besides, you get that.
No, and it's a 4 through
Gwen
6.
Stacy. Yeah. Oh, but you only get that if an opposing character is equipped. So again, you're probably
That's true,
having a
yeah.
high chance of playing against some Vibranium.
Yeah.
And if he knocks somebody back that's equipped, you unequip their equipment. So I guess good against Vibranium equipment too. Are you playing him at...
I mean, Uncommon Iron Man is part of the Miles verse. He was a chef.
That's right. So you played him at 75 points for the invincible, so he can attack against mystic characters, or 40 points, keeping him in the back.
I mean, 40 points, he's not bad as a support leadership with that can attack. 75 just feels like too much just for those 2 clicks paying 35 points for it.
Yeah.
I do like him at 40 though. I mean, 5 range outwit with energy explosion and 11 attack, and you're also leadership that can just generate those sentries.
Yeah.
So I mean, then he'll be able to even hit even harder with those enhancements, up to 6.
Maybe at 40. Pete, do you like him?
For the traded leadership at 40, that's it. At 75, it's 35 points for those 2 clicks. Even though it is invincible, I don't think it's worth it.
Maybe if Mystics becomes the team. We have another Kree. This is Hala the Accuser. I remember her being pretty good too, right? Either at 60 or 40 points.
Yeah, she's good.
She was always a star in the sealed events that we did. When a friendly character with the Kree keyword is KO'd after resolutions, remove all action tokens from Hala the Accuser and heal her a click. And then she's got a special in cap, and then also free, so she can use it. Modify attack and damage +1. Make a close attack, but only to target an opposing character with 2 action tokens. So you can either run her up there, and she's got an 11 attack, 3 damage, or at 40 points, she's got an 11, 4, and then she's modifying attack and damage, so she's a 12 for 5 and a 13 for 6 if you have the, what's the guy's name? Kree Accuser?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that you play her at 40. I don't know why you would play her at 60.
Yeah.
Because she hits harder at
She does,
40.
she has the leadership if you need the leadership, but I think she does too much damage at 40 points that you always play her there.
I mean, 13 for 6, free attack.
And I don't think you end up playing an actual Kree team, but a soldier team that is heavily...
yeah, I would agree with that.
Heavily Kree deep.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, definitely 40 points. What about the Star-Lord here?
Yes. Even unthemed. He's just too good for 25 points. And even better on Guardians.
Did you get a chance to play him at all in Sealed?
Did, yeah. Yeah, he was extremely fun. Except for when he went up against my Thanos.
So this is another soldier too. When Star-Lord hits with a range attack, if it was... Oh, it's the quick draw trait. After resolutions, you remove an action token from him. But 25 points, 4 clicks. It's your leadership, unique modifier, friendly characters with the Guardians of the Galaxy keyword, modify speed +1. And if there are 3 or more friendly characters with the Guardians of the Galaxy keyword, those characters can use willpower. So he's handing out willpower to every single Guardian and giving them +1 speed. Yeah, he's an auto include on a Guardians team for sure.
Absolutely is.
Gamora.
I mean, 25 points.
I like.
Look at her as an assassin.
The other one is, I think the one that I really liked is from the Play at Home kit. Yeah. She's got stealth willpower. If Gamora occupies hindering terrain once per turn, she may re-roll a single d6 she rolled, so you get a second chance at that blades. Or willpower, I guess, if she's double token, so that's not bad. Blades cause fangs, and when Gamora uses it and rolls a 1 through 3 after resolutions, heal her 2 clicks. Would you ever play her at 50 points? I think she's too good at 25, right, for exploit?
But yeah, that's the problem is how good she is at 25 points.
Tie up with the combat reflexes, and she's at 20.
Stealth. Yeah, these are such weird backward dials.
Yeah.
All the Guardians are, yeah.
Yeah.
She's the closest thing to maybe playing full, but even then, you're not getting that special power, that Blades power. No, I think you only play her 25.
No, I think 25.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
We've gotten some good Mantises. I think I like the one from Avengers Forever better. This is just mind control sidestep.
The rally one?
Yeah, the rally one. She does have
I don't think you ever play the mind control sidestep. That's just, I mean, her at 25 is just so much better, even if she can't mind control.
You're not doing... I guess you get enhancement, right? Through something. Who's got enhancement on Is it Cosmo or is he Outwit? No, he's got
He's
enhancement. Yeah. Rocket can go down to it.
Yeah.
She's got. Oops, I lost her. She's got a 12 attack, precision strike, and 3 bolts. Oh, but she's not going to be able to do the range if she doesn't have mind control. So I guess it really doesn't matter if she's got enhancement on her. She's really just a 25-point prob piece that if you're next to people, you can hit for damage.
Yeah.
Not terrible, but I think you're playing the other one, and then you're saving yourself some modern points. That one is from Avengers Forever, right?
Yes.
I'm almost positive.
Yeah. I get that in Avengers 60th always confused.
Well, I think there's only like a set in between them.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's Avengers Forever, and then you go back all the way to Avengers Infinity. So it has to be the AV60 one you're thinking of.
Oh, she was 60?
Or excuse me, Avengers Forever's.
Okay.
No, it's Avengers Forever.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the one with the rally die you're talking about.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, there's only 2 sets.
Sorry, I misspoke. Yeah.
It's Beyond Amazing and BTU between the 2 sets.
So next is Nebula. She's a little different. She doesn't have the 2 point lines, but she has another one of those switch dials. So she's going to start as a charge, quake, 17 invulnerability, 3 close combat expert. So she's charging for 5, 6 if Star-Lord's on your team, and hitting 12 for 4. And then once per game, when another friendly character is damaged by an attack after resolutions, you may turn her to click 7. That puts her on a sidestep, 9 attack, 18 defend, and then empower support and the Guardian's team ability. I'm leaning against her.
I am too. 50 points is just a steep.
It's too much.
Steep cost for that.
You're paying for that extra dial that you're going to probably not see if somebody wants to just take you off. Because if you hit her once and she gets to click 3, 4, or 5, she's on Pulse Wave, and you don't want to leave her on Pulse Wave. So you make sure you take her out if you're going to hit her. And then she never even gets to go to the second dial anyway. So yeah, I don't think this one is making your Guardians team or anything. Again, the Play at Home kit one is way cooler.
Yes.
All right, Pete, you really like this Wasp, right?
I do. I even like her in Silver Pulp, especially on Avengers. So you're getting the Avengers TA, you're getting Shield TA. So if you have any team players, that's automatically good. I think she's great at 55. She's a harassing attacker. She's got hypersonic. She's got precision strike. She's got super senses and leadership, and she's tiny. 4 range, 2 target. And then if you do get her hit down the dial, you still actually keep that special attack power the whole time, which is nice. But she becomes sidestep, that special attack power, super senses, and shape change. She's just really hard to deal with. And there's really no reason to ever have her left somewhere where you just keep her spaced out to where people have to shoot at her and she gets the extra 1 defense for being tiny. So at 55 points, I think there's on an Avengers team or on like a Scientist, she's a reasonable enough attacker as your second or third or fourth attacker, and still bringing leadership. So I like her at 55.
Yeah, I do.
And
too.
even at 30, you can use her with the ant swarms.
Mm-hmm.
I think you can easily add her at 30, but this might be one that I do like at her higher point line. You're getting leadership and just being able to token down people. She's got 2 bolts and precision strike. 4 range. Being able to token down teams is huge. In Pulp, where you don't have a lot of effects that are just like remove a token, I think that's big. You really control the match with her. All right, is this Gambit now playable in Pulp? When Gambit hits, you may choose that he deals a maximum of 1 damage to each hit character, and if you do, you unequip each hit character. So, not ideal.
You know, it depends on how big Assassin it becomes in Pulp. That will really dictate on how good this piece is. So it's going to be matchup dependent, but he is a decent attacker for 45 points. He got sidestep, 5 range, 2 targets, improved targeting hindering. He's a 12 for 3 with energy explosion, or with energy explosion. But, I mean, potentially, being able to shut off shape change and super senses, but then again, like I said, you have to see exactly like go deep diving into assassin or spy.
I think in the more modern sets that we are going to be going over and have gone over already, there's a lot of people that have those 2 keywords snuck onto their list of keywords.
Yeah, I would have to agree there. Yeah, I don't know. I think that he's the best Gambit in Pulp by far.
Yeah, if you're gonna play X-Men, and X-Men's a keyword that's gonna be strong in this because it's strong in everything. He's not just by himself a bad attacker for 45 points.
And I forgot he's got marksman too, so I wonder if you can make that marksman team with him.
Potentially, yeah.
Because you can. What is the big things? You can give him an extra bolt with 12 attack energy explosion that sees through hindering.
Yeah, so 3 attack, yeah. So 3 targets, yeah.
That's not bad.
No.
Maybe
more
maybe
already.
Gambit can shine there in Pulp.
Let's see if you can do it. You're the man to do it.
All right, what about the rare Iron Man?
He's actually one of my top sleeper picks for the format.
Really, at 100 points. That's your only option for
Absolutely.
7 clicks. Why don't you talk him up for us?
So it's an Armor Wars trait that I think really, really makes him the reason why. Because if Iron Man occupies or is adjacent to a non-debris terrain marker, opposing lines of fire can't be drawn to him. And then when Iron Man attacks one or more characters that share a keyword with him, you modify his attack and damage +1. So he has Stark Industries, Armor, and Scientist. So it's the Scientist keyword is where I think you're really going to see a lot of, obviously, for him to be a +1 attack and damage. He's an 8/11, 18/3 with running shot, EE, impervious, and outwit. He'll be a 12 for 4. His last 4 clicks are charge with special defense power, which is combat reflexes and impervious. And when Iron Man uses impervious and succeeds, after resolutions you heal him 2 clicks, and he has exploit weakness.
He's got a lot going on for him, but that 100 points is a little bit of a hard sell. If he was 75 points, I think I would have a better...
No, it's being able to just say you can't target him if he's adjacent or occupies a non-debris terrain marker.
Yeah.
But, I mean, yeah, he is a little bit steep in cost, but we're talking a 400-point format. I think that he can be sneaky. Is he going to be a top piece? No. But I think that this is a format where he can shine and you can potentially make cut with him.
He is a 6 range, 2 bolt range attacker that has improved targeting, hindering, and has outwit, which I do like. He's got things to like about him, but again, yeah, that 100 points is just a little bit of a hard sell for me.
Yeah, I do think he is, especially when you look at the next figure. I do think that he is a tad bit overcosted.
Iron Man or the next figure?
The next rare, not the prime.
Yes. So I think, man, I really want this piece to be good in Pulp because he looks awesome. So this is Cosmic Rider.
This piece,
Mystics
yeah.
and
this piece
Guardians.
has to be good in Pulp. Yep, Avengers, Guardians. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, you're good. Why don't you tell us about Cosmic Ghost Rider?
I like him a lot. So Mystics TA, Guardians of the Galaxy. His traits are huge. So Spirit of Vengeance, when he attacks an opposing character that took damage from Mystics since your last turn, he deals penetrating damage. If the friendly character that dealt damage from Mystics also has this trait, Cosmic Rider increases damage dealt by +1 during the attack, so that mostly affects himself. Reap, when he KOs an opposing character 30 points or less, score 10 victory points. And then his special attack power is Bones of Sidorak. When he hits, choose a hit character until your next turn that character has when this character is given a move or power action. After resolutions, roll a d6 and deal them damage equal to half the result. So he's kind of locking things down.
It's not half. It's deal them damage equal to the result.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, sorry. I tried to make it worse.
So
he's flight,
yeah,
That's your
hypersonic
signature
6
move,
range.
there's die replacement. There's die replacement. So
Yeah, he's awesome, man. I don't know what else you want a 75-point attacker to do. My only thing with him is you can outwit him, and he is his defensive numbers are not ideal.
So that's
his
where
attack
Cosmo
numbers
comes
are.
into play with Guardians of the Galaxy because now he has
Exactly.
Safeguard Outwit.
So this is also why I don't like the floor, because you could buy a brick of Collector's Trove and potentially have a super strong Guardians of the Galaxy team just to play right out of the box there. Giving him, so you do what, Cosmo, and now he's got Protected Outwit. Then you give
And plus
Star-Lord.
defense.
Star-Lord, now you're getting +1 range. Yeah, so that does help his defense, right? So now he's an 18 also. Protected Outwit,
It's
so he's
+1
going to keep that
speed.
invincible. He's get +1 speed and willpower. And then you also give him the help of some PD with Rocket. Does Rocket do anything else? I forget already.
No, just PD. And then he improved targeting characters. And then
Which that could be
another
big.
character coming up is Empower full map. So now he'll be hitting 12 for 4.
Yeah, so you could
10
easily
speed.
get an awesome Guardians of the Galaxy team just out of a brick of this set. So that's why I do not like the floor. But you also have a ton of characters that are probably going to be less than 30 points in Pulp, so you're going to be able to use that Reap trait way more in this than just regular constructed. You'd score an extra 10 victory
And those
points.
add up.
Yeah, fast. That was actually, I know, I'm going to lose the name of it now. What was that mystery card? Not mystery card. I don't even know what it's called. Clue card.
Mutt's Tomb?
Yes. What was that called? Is it Clue card? No.
Yeah, Mutt's Tomb. Search
Mystery
for
card.
Mutt's
It's
Tomb.
a mystery card, right? Yeah.
Yeah, mystery card, yes.
Yeah, so I actually liked the score extra points more than deal more damage. I know everyone else used it more for the damage, but I was always looking for the points. That was my favorite part about it.
Yeah, and with how many pogs are being made, I mean, he's just able to kill those pogs. And his Mystics does KO. So if a pog hits him and is dealt Mystics, then you score 10 points.
Yeah. So I think this is awesome. I'd love to see somebody play a Guardians of the Galaxy theme team just from this set alone at cliX Mania at Adepticon, end of March. All right, let's go to Groot. Miles, you like this Groot a lot, right?
Yeah, this is a piece that I actually think works really well with the Cosmic Rider as a 1-2 punch. And it's he's got the Guardians of the Galaxy. He also has Brute, Cosmic, and Monster. So I mean, you can play him in Brute, but he does shine with Guardians of the Galaxy. But when Groot would be KO'd, you may instead replace him with a 004 Baby Groot that we talked about on click 3. And then if 3 or more friendly characters have the Guardians keyword, you heal that Baby Groot 2 clicks. So he goes to click 1. If Baby Groot's KO'd, your opponent scores Groot's point value. So it's a point denial. So they have to not only burn through his 8 clicks, then they have to burn through his 6 clicks of Baby Groot. He has charge, but don't half speed if 3 or more friendly characters have the Guardians of the Galaxy keyword with the much needed improved movement, destroy blocking. 8, 11, 18, 4. So like we've already talked about with what's his name? Star-Lord, he's now a 9 speed full charge. Gets willpower, gets protected outwit. Yeah, he's just hitting hard.
Yeah, that covers it all. 19 defense with what's his face?
Cosmo. Yeah.
Totally awesome, 70 points. All right, and then we got Drax, who is Empower, and when Drax uses it, other friendly characters with the Guardians of the Galaxy keyword are considered adjacent to him. So basically, is it the Emma Frost or the Prime Emma Frost that does something similar?
The super rare Emma Frost.
Super rare,
just
right?
a regular one.
Okay. So he's giving all of them Empower just from anywhere on the map. And then he's got Defend and Invulnerability on his first 4 if you're playing him at 75, first 2 if you're playing him at 50. And adjacent friendly characters with the Guardians of the Galaxy keyword can use Mastermind, but only to choose Drax. So you don't have to worry about penetrating damage as much. So that invulnerability isn't terrible. He's a 19 at 75 points. And then with Cosmo, he could be a 20 defense. 8 charge, 12 for 4. That seems pretty good too. Yeah. I think this is usually the guy that you drop if you can't fit him with your modern points in like at the Ices or champion clicks. I do think this is the guy that you drop.
Yeah.
But if you can make a whole team with more points, then absolutely. Would you play him? I think
getting that power is huge.
This is funny. So if you have the points, I feel like you automatically play him at full, but he's also the first one that you drop because everyone else does so much other stuff.
Yeah.
Like if the difference between like 300 and 400 points or something like that, you know? Does that sound
I'd agree
dumb?
there. No, it sounds right. He's a really good piece to throw on your team, and then he'll probably end up on your scratch space because he's gonna be the first piece to go, even though what he does is big.
Yeah.
But he's more of a support piece than an attacker, so that's why you're gonna be, I think that Cosmic Rider and Groot are much more important to the Guardians team than Drax is.
Yeah, you can't leave them, but if he's on your team with them, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So this next one I hate. I had to play this. This was my best attacker when I played the 400-point supercharged sealed at Adepticon last year. This was my best attacker. I had to put a Goblin Glider on him. And, yeah.
Amazing. Amazing.
So do I just hate this guy because of my experience, or is there something redeeming about him?
No, he's not good. He's not good.
Okay.
In order for him to activate somebody, you have to give up, 75 points or name Captain America?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah. If somebody can make this work, more power to him, but there's so much better things to do for 55 points.
With that requirement, that's exactly why he should be a 30-point piece.
Yeah. So he's starting off with he's a 6 range, does see through hindering, but he's starting off with a 7 stealth, 11 precision strike, 17 toughness, and 3 range combat expert. So 6 range, 12 for 4. And then if you give up 75 points or Captain America dies, he's now a running shot, 11, just ESD with improved targeting elevated. And then when Winter Soldier attacks a single target and misses after resolutions, deal that character 1 penetrating damage, 19 invulnerability, and perplex. Yes, this guy's the worst rare.
Dude, Groot just eats this guy. He doesn't even get to do anything. Groot with an empower. Yeah. Just picking splinters out of his butt. I'm good.
All right, let's go to Giant Man, the only giant that can toss giants.
Yes. The giant tosser.
Yeah.
I actually like him at both values, even though I think 45 is the sweet spot.
Why don't you tell us about him?
So he is part of the Ant-Man Security Solutions. He has the Agent of Atlas, Avengers, Ultimates, Detective, and Spy. The Agents of Atlas is an interesting team because it was originally created for just having Asian characters on the same team. So it's like the Asian Avengers. But he has special attack power on his 45-point line, and then click 3. So he doesn't even start with it, so that's why 80's points kind of rough. But he has telekinesis, but only to target an adjacent character or terrain marker. When Giant Man uses it, the target doesn't need line of fire to the chosen square. So yeah, he just tosses people. It's awesome. And his defense power on the first 2 clicks is swap my enemies with defended and vulnerability, 19 and 18. I mean, sidestep 3 damage. Ain't bad at 45.
Do you think his
Once
favorite
again,
food
though,
is,
I mean,
do you think his favorite food is salad?
It could be. You think he hand tosses it?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I do
So
like
once
giants
again, though,
tossing
look at these giants though that we've been going through. That is exactly what I was saying with Anthro. That there's gonna be some sneaky pieces that you're gonna be seeing that can potentially be seeing play that are gonna be giant.
That Groot, that Giant Man team that somebody's building right now.
Yeah.
That's when Anthro's gonna start. Yep. Anthro's here for your butts, boys.
If you want a 19 defend, though, you're playing that Hal from Lantern Legacy.
Yeah.
And it's
Well,
only
yeah,
one
if you play
click.
him at 80,
I just don't.
you don't
I
even
don't
get
see
it.
at 80.
You just don't get the TK, and I think that's what makes him so special.
Exactly.
It's because now they can.
Yeah, 45.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're only playing him at 45.
45
I think,
if
right?
you're gonna do it. Yeah.
Because you don't really care about the Ant-Man security solutions. He does have Avengers TA, but I don't know. I don't think so, this guy, except for maybe 45 because he has the cool TK. Another spy, though, they really do have a bunch of assassins and spies that you don't really think about when we were talking about Gambit before. All right, this guy popped up in so many battle royales. I got so sick of this guy. This was that one piece that just seemed to be in every single one that we played. He's not bad. He's 7 clicks for 60 points or 5 clicks for 45 points. 8 charge, 11 attack, 3 in power, no matter where you start him. Combat reflexes and vulnerability, so he's a 20 if you get up close to someone. He does have super strength, so you can pick up a object to hit somebody with. Now you're doing 4 damage. He's got giant reach 2, and he also just has close. Make a close attack after resolutions. Choose one. Give a hit character an action token, or place a hit character in a square adjacent to Grizzly. So getting to place them, I think, could be really big too. Set up the rest of your team.
Yes, his sculpt still terrifies me.
Why?
Because he's swallowing a dude whole, and the guy's face is like screaming for help.
I don't think that's what's going on.
Oh,
I just thought he was wearing a bear suit and taking a grumpy in it.
he could be. No, I think he's great for 45 points.
He does bring Masters of
Once
Evil
again,
I like him at 45.
team ability also.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
him at 45.
He's got the Sinister Syndicate keyword for 2, which I think is a sleeper in Silver Pulp.
He's got some good ones. Masters of Evil, Sinister Syndicate, Thunderbolts, Animal, Detective, Spy. But yeah, 45 points for 5 clicks, 11 for 3 with Empower. Super Strength. Giant Reach. I like him. All right. That's going to wrap up Collector's Trove. How about some Spider-Verse? First, we have the 001 Spider-Man, which is Miles Morales. This one was all over the place. No move and attack top dial for 45 points, 6 clicks, and a special attack power, which is poison. When Spider-Man uses it, give each character damaged by it an action token, and he's got the wall crawler traits. Yes or no?
No.
Nope. Okay. Some of these goons are interesting, though. This Mysterio goon easily makes a robot team, Sinister Syndicate, or just filler. 15 points.
And so what's crazy, though, is that I think this might be better than the uncommon at 50.
Really?
Yeah.
The uncommon's got outwit, though, right?
Yeah, but I'm talking about if you're going to do robot, just to give him that second rollout.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, going robot theme.
Yeah.
No, normally you're gonna play him at 15. No, but this Mysterio clone is just and with Sinister Syndicate, you're getting those high attacks because there's easy ways to get 12 attack even in Pulp.
So yeah, if you only play this guy for 15 points, you're getting that Sinister Syndicate trick on any team players. So you have a 12 attack team player, you can just start sharing that with everyone on your team, and you're also bringing Underworld to it for 15 points. And it's just a good tie-up piece. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a great piece. He'll get played.
Now the Spider Bite, 15 points, and adjacent opposing characters can be targeted by friendly characters with the Spider-Man team ability printed on their base, regardless of line of fire. So you still need the range.
I think, yeah, for 15 points.
If you're going into the Spider-Man family only.
Yeah.
Even if you're doing unthemed with only like
And
1 or
even-
2, I don't think you do it.
Even without that trait, her on robot, she's a decent tie-up piece in robot with a 19 defense.
rollouts?
I don't know,
Six.
Redmond. I think if you got a bunch of Spider-Man TA even off a theme, I think you look at her. That's really unique.
I guess she's got the phasing too, right? So she can get through. With all the barrier, I think I might be rethinking that now. With all the barrier, you can just get her to phase through it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then now all of a sudden, you don't care about that barrier.
Yeah.
So this actually might be a huge play for 15 points.
As long as you yell, "Ha ha! Surprise!"
Spider Bite.
Spider Bite's here.
The bite us.
Well, I probably could have spent another minute on her, but I think we're going to move on after all that.
Spider Bite's here.
Yeah.
So this Iceman, I hate. Anything
So-
gaming? Don't save him. Really?
Yeah,
Okay, try.
absolutely.
What do you got?
You just said barrier is a problem. So we're gonna go ahead and sacrifice Iceman to get to his last 3 clicks, you know? And then we're gonna have paparazzi's just barrier autonomously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love him because he's one of the amazing friends.
Yes.
And if nothing else, what I want from Silver Pearl is the power of friendship.
Well, there is the fire
He
star in
works
here you can
really
play.
good. Yeah. 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 See?
Yeah, you're not doing this.
No.
No.
Adjacent friendly characters with the Spider-Man family keyword can use Iceman's displayed defense powers, which is why Miles said the paparazzis can barrier.
Yes.
You
All
can
right.
then place barrier for 25 minutes of your match.
Yeah, which I
Yep.
think some people will probably try.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. They don't want to do it because they like it. They're doing it because people make them.
Right. Yeah. It's your fault. You're making me do this.
Yeah. So everyone that plays against it, you're to blame.
You know who
You
you,
made him do
are.
it.
Yeah.
Can we go back to making funny noises and saying spider bite?
Oh.
I find
Spider
that
bite.
more enjoyable. Spider bite.
Oh man. I got this sore on my arm, and I think it might be a spider bite.
I hate both you guys. All right, next one's Miles. That's what in camouflage, spider camouflage for 35 points, 5 clicks.
I prefer to think he went to Blue Man Group and was just really inspired by him.
He's
Yeah, he went to
translucent,
Vegas. No, he's got it's some interesting paint, but yes, he went to Vegas and experienced the Blue Man Group, and yeah, just likes banging trash cans.
Well, yes, he does look like he does like banging trash cans.
He loves it.
Avengers Champions Spider-Man family. Do we actually like him in Pulp, or is he just a trash can banger?
No, he's actually decent in Pulp. I mean, non-adjacent opposing characters
yeah.
can't draw a line of fire to him. He's got sidestep. He's got the wall crawler trait. I mean, 11 attack, precision strike with 3 damage.
Yeah, he's bringing enhancement for your range pieces. He's bringing
Yes.
Spider-Man team ability for 35 points. It's not bad. Big fan of precision strike.
I like him
about-
for 35.
Would you only play it on Spider-Man family, or do you think Avengers could use him also? I could probably see it on Avengers, right?
Yeah.
Especially if a team player.
Well,
bring
if
the
you have-
Spider-Man.
Yeah, if you have a bunch of Avengers with team player, or just I think so.
There's the other Spider-Man that gives Avengers the super senses from War of the Realms.
Yeah. So maybe that's better. Save yourself some modern
You know what
points.
else he plays really well with?
Who? No,
Spider-Man.
no, damn it.
He does. They are great 50 points.
Because they are
Yeah.
both translucent blue.
Well, yeah.
Let's
This-
play with
and then we get to throw in
Mysterio,
Mysterio.
too. Yeah, that's a great
see?
team. That
Yeah.
is a great team.
Boom.
The Blue Man Group?
That's it. Yeah.
Okay. I'm on board.
What about 006
Spider-Man.
Goon? 15 points, 9 attack, 2 close combat expert, so he's a 10 for 3.
I think that if you're playing goons, he does have brute, but most of the goons that you want to play, since you can't play multiples right now, are going to be in silver. So I think you save those 15 points for silver points and play a silver goon.
Well, I think you keep looking at all of the keywords, because once these guys die, you can turn them into anything if you roll the 3 through, this guy's 3 through 6. Otherwise, it's usually 4 through 6.
Mm-hmm.
But like if you have a brute
Yeah.
team, you can play this goon here, and then you can also play the inner demon, who is assassin brute martial artist, for 15 points. He's leap, climb, blades, 18 combat reflexes, 2 shape change.
Gambit says no shape change.
To this guy, he would.
Saying-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like them both, actually. I like the Goon because you're getting Underworld TA and a team player on those keywords. So he's a deployment piece. And then you have, obviously, the expendable Goon trait. And were you talking about Inner Demon, too?
I already moved on to inner demon.
Yeah, he's awesome. This guy's
You skipped the outer
really
demon.
good. The Any Demon?
The Innie and
Though
the
actually,
Outie.
the opposite of inner demon is actually spider bite.
No, what I was saying though is that because you can only in regular silver pulp, you can only play one of these guys. If you want to play 2 brute goons, once these guys start dying, you can bring in other ones, but you can still get 2 goons on your team that way. Or people
Yeah,
with the
Aaron
no
really
trait.
needs to fix that. Let us be great.
I don't
Let
think
us
it's
just
up
have
to
various
him
goons running around.
in silver pulp.
I believe in him.
What about the black symbiote? So a little harder to get these guys going when you can't self-damage. You can't start with elevated terrain. So for 15 points, he is a plasticity, 9 quake, 16 combat reflexes, and 2 exploit weakness. And if it gets KO, also shape change steel energy. When black symbiote is KO'd, you may place it on a friendly character's card, and if you do, this game that character can use shape change, steel energy, and super strength. These guys seem awesome in a format where you can't really have any equipment.
I think they're going to both get played because of that fact. I know it's not as easy to trigger, but I think that I think attack powers like Quake, attack powers like Pulse Wave, attack powers like Energy Explosion are going to be bigger in this format. So I think you look at this guy on teams, especially Monster and Cosmic, if you have points.
So when you're playing these guys in Modern, you obviously try to just kill them, but would you play them at 50 points as just like a tie-up piece?
I mean,
I would.
why not?
I would not.
No?
I wouldn't, but no, I would
I
15.
I think symbiote at 15 is still good.
No, it is. I mean, it's
Given the
plasticity. You
exploit
have to
rate.
go after it, but if you base somebody with this thing at 50 points, you don't care if it dies, and they got to sink probably at least 2 or 3 attacks into it while you are setting up your attacks with everything else. And it has shape change and steel energy, so if they don't one turn it, you're healing it up again.
So I will say that I think that is a decent idea, but I don't think there's going to be many players that are going to be able to pull it off. You have to be an extremely aggressive player to actively be like, okay, I'm giving up 50 points. So you have to make sure that you're an aggressive. It's not going to be for every player, play style, or every team, but I think there is a world where, yeah, you play it at 50 points.
I think it's a potential strategy, honestly. What about the red one?
I think I like the other one.
The red one?
I think I like that one more at 50. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
just because of the precision strike exploit and blades. I mean, I won't roll above a 3 on blades, but other people do it really well.
Yeah, so this one's got blades and shape change, so you still have a chance of rolling out. You go up and base them. You have a chance precision strike, so you care less about their super senses. You have exploit weakness for that blades also. He's a 19 once you've based him. You still got to go through 6 clicks, and if they don't finish him off, he's got poison and close combat expert. So now he could be an 11 for 3, 10 for 3. Moves to plasticity.
And this
harder
one
to broken
actually
him up.
plays. I think what's interesting too is if you look at both the black symbiote and red symbiote, they play like generic Venom and Carnages, which is, I think is,
They're both
great.
designed really well. These guys are awesome. They're
Yeah.
both symbiote, cosmic, and monster keywords also. So I can see you playing both. And, usually people are going to play them at 15 points, and probably I think you're just masterminding to them to try to kill them. Unless there's another... Is there any other way to really kill them without equipment or generating elevated terrain?
There's a
You
few
could
ways.
running shot, carrying him up with Pulse Wave and Pulse Wave him yourself.
Twice?
Potentially. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pulse Wave's gonna be big in this format.
I guess you can purposely try to energy explode them if you get them adjacent to somebody too.
Yeah.
Opposing character. All right, what about Man Mountain Marco?
Yeah, so this is
Well, you
actually
said
the
his name wrong.
apprentice. Yes.
Yeah.
This
It's
is
Man
actually
Mountain
the
Miles
apprentice.
Kane.
No, this is the apprentice of the the law offices of Marco and Marco. He is the
He's the receptionist.
It is.
yes.
Yeah. Thank you for calling the law firm of Marco and Marco. This is
Yeah.
Michael Marco. How can I help you?
Yeah, he's actually the heavy. He's our bounty hunter. He's like what Dog the bounty hunter is, in Hawaii.
What's weird about this guy is in Sealed, this guy got played constantly, and I don't even think he's a bad attacker now. But is anybody reaching for this piece?
Man, I don't. You look at that 60-point dial on Brute. I mean, there might be something there.
Yeah, I feel like he's not bad. He's just so boring. And I got so tired of him in Sealed because everyone grabbed him. For 60 points, he's 9 clicks, and you just have to keep pounding and pounding away at him. And
Well, that's why he's
power
still a
kills you
receptionist. Because he's just boring.
That's why he's still a receptionist. That chest hair says he's not boring, mister.
Yeah, that's the hamburger meat right there. If you got the buns, he got the meat.
Would you actually build
9
with him on
clicks for
Brute?
60 points.
Like, that's
wild.
It's
Yeah.
not even bad, right? But I'm like, probably
No.
not.
It's a bland dial, but it's a effective, simple dial that, I mean, you honestly, when you look at Brute, I mean, that's a deep dial. And
I
just
think
be
you should get a
annoying.
look at Brute. Yeah.
I guess this is my problem with Pulp too, right? Is that when you end up with pieces like this, you're just like, well, I guess I'll charge with this Man Mountain Marco guy, and then you just kind of sit there.
yeah, but it's Michael Marco.
I hate this guy
Okay.
so much, and I don't know why.
I
Please-
love him. So I'm
Please
gonna
say
tell
it
you
like
why.
that. I
What?
guess I'm going to charge with
I
this
guess
Man Mountain
that's
Marco
how it felt
guy.
all the time. It's just like, well, I guess I'll just
So,
charge with this guy.
Story time. There's a reason why I enjoy this figure
Oh,
named Michael Marco.
God damn it.
It's because, see, I have an uncle. I had an uncle. His name was Michael Kane. And the law office of Marco Marco is Kane Marco. And this is Michael Marco. So you put them together, it's gold. It's Michael Kane, so it makes sense.
I was
I have
really
soft
hoping that
spot.
you had a story about someone nicknamed Man Mountain.
No.
He's got that story too.
I can look like a
That's on
mountain
the
man if I grow out my
page,
beard.
Nope, I want
So-
Man Mountain. This is Triple M.
Man Mountain Miles? Oh,
There you
man.
go.
Okay. So if I can get this outfit, I will wear
It's
this
not
for
hard.
Silver
It's-
Pulp
What
and
is he
dress up
wearing?
as Man Mountain Miles.
Is this a bodysuit that he's wearing? Like Catwoman?
It's a bodysuit, yes.
Is it like Catwoman? Is
Yes.
he basically wearing Catwoman's suit?
Yeah, I will wear, yeah. And I got some nice hamburger meat. I'll
Excuse
wear it.
me?
And Man Mountain Miles will be there. He'll join the
Yeah, so
Miles.
maybe at 60 points, huh, boys?
Yeah.
I guess I'll charge with this Man Mountain Marco piece.
Man, I hate this guy
This
so
mountain
much.
of a man.
I'm trying to look at a picture of him
This
right
one-
now. I think those are black
Um,
jeans, right? Dude, that low cut goes deep. On the
Oh
front
yeah,
of it.
that's almost down to the navel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like right above it.
Just disappointed there's no one named Polo because I just want to play a team and call him Marco Polo.
I'm so glad.
I
that
didn't
doesn't
realize
exist.
how much I needed this guy in my life until I figured out he was part of the law firm. Miles, you have changed my whole opinion on this piece.
Well, I hope you have one because I have probably 74 of him, just like Hawkeye.
Oh, I've got like not as many Hawkeyes, but I've got him. I'm good.
The law firm is just,
I'm building the law firm right now.
We're gonna let Man Mountain Marco go back to answering
You know who
phones at Marco
actually
and Marco.
comic
Oh,
knowledge?
God,
You know
let's- no.
who Man Mountain Marco was dating?
No, nobody cares about this character ever.
Spider Bye.
All right, we're going to
Spider-Bot.
Spider-Bot. This thing is cool. Spider-Bot. Spider-Bot. Bot, not bite.
Oh.
Spider-Bot. Spider-Bot.
Okay, Spider.
We can do Spider-Bot too, also.
Yeah.
I think this is one of the cooler goons here. So another thing that I think easily gets on a robot team.
Yeah.
For 15 points, it's 3 clicks. It is stealth, 8 attack poison, though. Shape change, it's tiny. It ignores characters and elevated when it moves, though. And when it dies, you roll a d6 for that goon trait. 1 through 3, deal an opposing character 1 penetrating damage. Deal the opposing character 1 penetrating damage. Or 4 through 6, generate a character with an expendable goon trait on its 15-point starting line to adjacent to a friendly character. So I actually like these things quite a bit. I played them a lot.
Yeah, I mean, this is the second goon that you can bring to robots, and except with the danger room constructs, I think. And Amazo has robot as well. So I think that robot is something that you can lean into.
But you run these things up, and you're either poisoning them, you're making him waste an attack, potentially hitting shape change, and then you have a 50-50 shot of either coming back or it's basically like it has mystics.
Yep. Yeah.
So yeah, these things are cool. This ghost spider, 50 or 30 points. She was a great TK in sealed. That's about
No.
it though, right? What do you mean no?
Gwen Stacy's better though. Gwen Stacy's, I think that in Pulp there's better options for TK and everything. I mean, we have the Marvella. You know, Marvella doesn't have TK, but there's gonna be cheaper spider families for TK because you're not playing her at 50.
No, never. Yeah, and her Web Warrior's trait is once per turn when Ghost Spider is placed by a friendly character. By friendly effect, after resolutions, you may place her up to 2 squares away from her current square. So she's not really offering anything, and there's cheaper TK, so that's fine. She was really only good and sealed then, huh?
Yeah.
What about this spider clone for 25 points? Brute Monster Scientist, Wall Crawler.
If you can play multiples, absolutely.
So
I mean,
only at cliX
Mania
at Adepticon.
Put him on. Yeah, you put him on Brute. I mean, them and Man Mountain Marco would just go insane.
I bet they would.
That's his entourage.
Yep. His big thing is free make a close attack, but only to target a character. Another friendly 0/1/2 spider clone hit this turn. So you're just
he has
trying to pile on, but you have to play multiples of them. Would you play this guy without that trait though? Or sorry, without multiples? Would you? 25 points?
Yeah, because he's still.
No, get out
he's
of
a
here.
decent 25. He's a decent. So you compare him to the Brute that you were talking about that you liked with the Prehistoric Warrior at 25 points. He has a much more reach.
Who is this?
Still has Brute.
Who?
The Prehistoric Warrior from Masters of Time.
You like him better than Prehistoric Warrior?
I think that you can argue that for sure. Yeah, his reach is way more.
Well, Miles, we both know that you can argue anything, but
yeah, but he has more of a reach, and he's got Brute. If he didn't have Brute, I'd say absolutely no. I just think these low point Brutes, 5 clicks, he has 4 through 6 shape change or super senses. Absolutely, I think that just with as long as you play Brute with Primus, I think that there's something there with him by himself.
Prehistoric Warrior can charge the same. I think that Empower makes him better, though. And Blades. Blades and Empower. He's better. Stop it.
Spider Clone has Wall Crawler.
So?
Same.
So we can run up to you and incap you?
You know who Spider Clone pairs with, don't you?
No, don't say it.
Spider Bite.
Prehistoric Warrior or Spider Clone?
Prehistoric Warrior.
Thank you.
But if I can have Spider Bite.
You can't.
Spider Clone.
Pete, did you decide to go to a different room?
No. What's wrong?
It sounds like you put a sock over your microphone.
Oh. Well, what a coincidence. I just took the sock off the microphone.
There we go. You sound much better. Thank you. 013 Dr. Kurt Connors.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Perplex, shape change, and
Great.
support for 30 points, 5 clicks. Scientist, monster, animal, Spider-Man family, Sinister Syndicate. And then when Dr. Kurt Connors rolls a single d6 and the result is a 6, after resolutions, you may replace him with a 027 The Lizard on click number 4, which we will get to shortly, but this guy is a great piece. Great support.
Yeah.
Yep. Great on every keyword.
What about Spider-Man Noir? So he's got the wall crawler trait, and then his big thing is when Spider-Man Noir is placed by a friendly effect, after resolutions, he may use Smoke Cloud as free. Friendly characters occupying any smoke terrain can use shape change. So that
I
wall
think
crawler crate
he
lets
does
you
have
trigger
yeah.
that.
So my only issue is just how bad he is against Gambit. That's what worries me.
That's your only issue with him? He's got
Come on, I'm trying to hype up your boy.
He's got a
Trying to hype up
50-50
your boy here.
rollout with Perplex
Yeah.
and Precision Strike at 30 points. And all he has
And
to
he's
do
gonna
is
be
hit
getting
that
it
wall
smoked
crawler.
out every time.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, on most maps, he'll be able to hit that. So he's doing the free shape change.
Or you just have somebody
free
with
smoke cloud.
sidestep carry him around, and you can do the free smoke cloud. And it's not even like for
Yeah.
2, so you get six squares of smoke, and then everyone.
Yeah,
on
and
your
he
team
was
gets to use shape
annoying and
change.
sealed.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was so yeah. Him at 30 points. I don't think you ever play him at 50. I think the Perplex Precision Strike, even if it's a 1 less attack and 1 less damage, is better because he has Flurry.
And there's got to be something too where you just pair this guy with people with the either Skrull team ability or Wildcard the Skrull team ability, and now they have a 50-50 shape change.
Well, we do have a piece that gives Animal the Spider-Man family, and so, him with ant swarms.
What? What?
Spider Cat. We're gonna be talking about him.
Oh, okay. Does that have anything to do with what I just said about shape change though?
No, I'm saying, but bumping up his damage and attack. So
So you're just trying to make him a better attacker.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That's
Yeah,
for why
'cause
you don't
he's
play him
on-
at 50.
Well, he's a. Oh no, you never play him at 50.
Yeah.
He's just like all the collector's Trove Guardians.
Yeah.
What about the Goblin Army? Is this the one that has that trick where you can place anyone with the Sinister
Yes.
Syndicate? Yeah, so I think this isn't necessarily a piece that you build with, but know the trick. So what is it? If this guy dies, you roll a 1 through 3, you may place a character with Sinister Syndicate team ability in the square Goblin Army last occupied. So you can actually pick one of your opponent's pieces that have the Sinister Syndicate team ability on the base and put him in the square that he died in. And he's, I think, brought in by Norman Osborn that we'll talk about in a little bit, right?
Yeah. Yep. And then once again, another expendable goon with Brute. And he's not bad at all. He's annoying.
Yeah, and if you play him with, what's his name, Miles?
Do you like Primus?
I love Primus.
But being able to get a bunch of goons with Brute on the team make him way better.
Yeah, because I think Brute Swarm is an archetype that can really be something. Because they can't place. So no TK. None of the wall crawler traits. Can't be carried. Can't generate bystanders.
That's
within
big,
4 of
because
them
you know
either.
you're going to see a lot of Moreland that we'll be talking about shortly.
Yeah.
Do you play this guy, though? So if you're not doing... Okay, let me start over. If you're going to play this guy, it's really just Brute Swarm, though, right? You're never reaching for this guy as your starter goon, I don't think.
No. No. I think, honestly, that, with how big, Unthemed is in Modern, this figures,
Throw one in your pocket and bring him, just in case you bring him in if you have other goons, I think, right?
Yeah.
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 What about Spider's Man at 40 points? 6 clicks, wall crawler trait, and then he's got super senses. When Spider's Man uses it and succeeds after resolutions, you may generate a Spider Swarm bystander, max 4. Free, KO any number of adjacent friendly Spider Swarm bystanders and heal Spider's Man 1 click for each bystander KO'd this way. And Spider Swarm bystanders are 0 sidestep, 10 precision strike, 17 defense, tiny for 1 damage, and they have a trait which is empower, but only for friendly characters that have the Spider-Man TA. Spider-Man family, animal, and monster. This actually is not terrible. He's
No.
got a 50-50 senses that make those bystanders that also have empower.
Mm-hmm. He's kind of like an interesting piece that, like, when you start looking at your team and you're like, how do I increase damage output? He's one of those that you kind of keep in your back pocket on those keywords. Because he's potentially just spitting out extra empower pieces adjacent, and he's not easy to kill. I played him in multiple sealeds, and he's not terrible.
You'd have to make sure that you have the space around him to generate them and then also make them. But yeah, you can get up to 4 and heal, 4 clicks in a turn?
Yeah.
There might be something here, either on, I guess you really want to stick with Spider-Man family, right?
Yeah, because you need that you have to have that team ability to benefit from the swarm.
Yeah. Man, you can get a ton of empowers out that way too. You can hit pretty hard, actually. I like this guy.
Yeah, 11 per 6, just yeah.
All right, so this next guy here is one of the ones that I am torn on. I think this guy's not bad at 100 points. I got to play him in a sealed game. He played pretty much exactly how I thought he would, and I was happy with it. Is he good enough
I'm right
in
there with you.
competitive seal or a competitive pulp?
So I'm looking at that chomp trait, and I want to say yes. And it's when Venom KOs an opposing character of less points than himself. After resolutions, you heal him 1 click and score 10 victory points. And once again, he's got the brute keyword. So
There's tons of pieces you can eat for 10 points when he's 100 in pulp. He's got plasticity and shape change, so it's a great tie-up piece. He's bringing a 12
Hitting
attack
12
with,
4.
and he's bringing it with the Sinister Syndicate team ability. He's only going to have, he doesn't have super senses, right? Just the on a 6, because he's got Spider-Man family also.
Yeah.
But then invulnerability and adjacent friendly characters modify their defense +1. So he's also able to help the rest of your team that he's by.
Yeah.
So I think this guy is worth 100 points.
Yeah.
And
this is why when we looked at Assassin with target tokens, like getting that extra points, like that adds up. If you can have a game where like you're losing by 5 points, you look at the score and you lost by 5 points, and then you realize that, Venom KO'd 2 figures. Now you're winning by 15.
Yeah.
Like that, it can swing a game like it, just like that.
So would you? I think he's worth the extra 40 points. Would either of you guys play him at 60 points? He's then 6 clicks of health instead of 9, and he loses the 12 super strength for an 11 blades and the 19 defense for an 18 defense, but he still has a 4 leadership top dial, invulnerability, and then 2 clicks of that adjacent friendly characters modify their defense +1.
I'm going to start with him at 100, and then we'll see if he stays on the team. But
similar to Drax, right? It's like you almost start with him and you're like, this is awesome to have on the team, but as it starts coming together, you might have to drop him off.
Yeah.
I like him though. I'd love to have this piece good, unless we get another better Venom in the next set. But I think there's potential here. Like Miles was saying,
I like him way better at 100.
I don't think I would ever play him for 60. It's 100 or bust. But he's bringing leadership also to Monster, Brute, Symbiote, Spider-Man family, and Sinister Syndicate. I don't think Reporter's there.
It might be.
Might not be.
It's closer than Kryptonian.
Oh, yeah. Everything is. What about Bedlam? Symbiote, Cosmic Deity, Future, Monster, Ruler. He's got plasticity and shape change. And if Bedlam is within 4 squares in line of fire of an opposing character, he can't be targeted by range attacks. I think you're going to see a lot more range in Pulp than you do in Modern. And then he's got the probability control. Bedlam may use it twice a turn if both times he targets a character with the symbiote keyword. After the Venom set comes out, I think maybe. But then you're looking at, he's got, his biggest thing in Sealed was he's 120 points for 9 clicks. Or 65 gives you 5. I don't like him on the low line, and 120 seems overcosted though.
Yeah, I think that his point value is the only thing holding him back. I mean, you look
You're
at it and
gonna
he
do it.
has
You got
everything
to
that you
go
want.
full boy.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he's bringing everything that you want to a team with the hypersonic speed, the super strength, the double prob to himself, 18 defense with impervious. But yeah, it's just that 120 just hurts.
That's just too much. Like if you look at and again look at Venom for 100 versus this guy for 120, and it's just
Mm-hmm.
even if he was 100,
Yeah.
I don't think you're playing him right. Like maybe if you just think the character's cool or something, maybe. But I think that's more
Yeah.
like 90. I think maybe 90 he could see play. The double prob is
Yeah.
nice, I think, and when Venom comes out here, maybe we do get a curve that's worth playing Symbiote or something even. When did
Yeah.
Symbiote become a keyword? Looks like
Beyond amazing.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But there's like no pieces that got it in the lower rarities,
No.
so you can't make a regular pulp team right now. Nope, definitely not. But maybe after the CUR set comes out. But I guess you still have the floor, right? So not happening.
Yeah.
So I would say see you later, Bedlam.
Yep.
All right, Miles. What about this Mysterio that you were talking about? You just don't like him, or the other one you just think is better? The
No, it's not
goon.
specific for like robot if you want to. This he is actually like pretty good. I forgot about this this first attack power that he has, which is incapacitate and smoke cloud. And when Mysterio uses smoke cloud, after resolutions, you generate an 002 Mysterio on its red starting line in a square of hindering terrain within range. So what that is that it's just hindering terrain, so you don't need to place it in any of the smoke. So that's important. And then his damage power is shape change outwit and free place Mysterio adjacent to a friendly 002 Mysterio within range and line of fire.
So he's generating his own mastermind fodder also. This is a great outwit,
Yes.
and he's not the easiest thing to get to. He's got the mastermind, he's got the shape change. I think this guy's up there. Celebrity and Scientist. I don't think you can probably build a better Sinister Syndicate team, but Celebrity and Scientist, I like him too.
Yeah.
Pete, did you get a chance to play a lot of this set sealed?
Oh yeah, a ton of it.
Where did you play it?
Ton of it.
Because you didn't go to CCO last year.
Adapticon last year. This is one of the ones where I like basically made every sealed event, and I was so over it by the end of it.
Yeah, we played a ton. Do you like this piece?
Yeah.
Could you see yourself
on a Sinister
playing
Syndicate? No, because this is not my playstyle. I don't gravitate towards this type of stuff, but he's very good.
I just think you just hate Jake Gyllenhaal, and that's why.
That's it.
Good old Bubble Boy. How could you hate him?
Yeah.
That's all I see. It's Bubble Boy.
Yes. I wish I could quit you.
We get another spider bite.
Yeah, the one that looks like Rey Mysterio.
Yep. Who's that jumping out the sky? REY. Spider bite.
Miles, why don't you tell me about Spider Bite and if you would play her in Pulp?
So I will tell you about her, and I will also say yes. So yep, 60 or 35 points. She has a trait, 2 places at once. WizKids error at spelling. They decided just not know how to type. Willpower. When Spider Bite uses it and succeeds, after resolution, she may generate an 003 Spider Bite on click 1. And then her special speed power, which is on clicks 1 through 3, which is on her 60-point line, and her last 2 clicks of 6, 7. Oh god, I can't believe I just did that. 6, 7. Oh man.
Stop.
Anyway, it's hacking the Spider-Verse, free. Place Spider Bite adjacent to a friendly Spider Bite within range. If you do after resolution, Spider Bite may make an attack. I don't know. I mean, that's seems interesting because you have the phasing Spider Bite that can just go wherever, and then you can carry her up or just move her. and then she will be able to make an attack afterwards. And she's an 11 for 3 without wit. Top dial.
Now, would you play her by yourself and hope you hit that willpower, or would you make sure you already have an 003 so that you can just make sure you do it? She could attack twice.
I'd play one for sure.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you start with one, you phase up there, you don't care about barrier then, you free action with her, and it's from across the map, right? You just place her adjacent. She can make it's free
within
thing.
range.
Did I miss that pair? Oh, okay. That's still 5 range. That's not terrible. You can make that happen in Pulp, not bad. But that's free. You place, you attack at least a 11 for 4, and then you power action 11 for 4. And you can
you can't do that at low line. You have to do the top dial.
That's
at
bad.
60.
Never mind. I don't like her anymore. I guess the only thing is you could do that and then get an outwit in, and that's all free.
Yeah. It just says make an attack as well. So, like, that's what's very important. So you're placing her within range. So you're actually cheating her 6 squares up instead of 5. And then you're going to be able to attack someone within 5 range. So, I mean, realistically, you can just, like, start her, which is pretty cool. Like, move the spider bite up, take the free action, place adjacent, make the attack, outwit, and then power action attack.
Do you like her?
Yes, I do.
Okay. I don't know if that's
not as much
60
as the
points.
next piece.
I don't know. I don't like the way the point lines line up, honestly. I guess 60 points to set that up isn't terrible.
Weird dial.
It is weird,
No, I'm
right?
polishing a turd. I'm polishing a turd with her. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna.
It seems like it's almost there, but the dial just ruins her. She can go.
Yeah,
up
she's
there.
no Phil Coulson.
Stop it. You make an attack for 11 for 3, then you can outwit and then make another attack 11 for 3. That seems good, but I don't think I want to invest 60 and 15, so 75 points for that. I don't think I like her.
Yeah, or hope that she makes a willpower.
Which
I just think,
I think you're. I think
then
you're
you don't do that, and
investing
then you're like,
60
well,
and then hoping.
You think you're investing 60 and hoping? Because I feel like if I do that, I'm not hitting it, and then I just feel like I wasted 60 points on her in general.
I mean, it's range flurry to a degree that can get, really,
Requires a lot
if
of
you
setup.
go into that gimmick. Yeah, but if you're going to that gimmick with 400 points, I think that you can make that well, because I think it's very easily you can get her to be a 6 damage. Very easy.
I guess. I don't know. You sold me on the other spider bite. I actually do like her, but this one I don't think so. I don't like it. You did mention the other one though, Slide. This guy is amazing.
He absolutely is.
So he's
great.
Team player, Magia, Masters of Evil, Thunderbolts, and Scientist. He has a trait. Slide takes a maximum of 1 damage from close attacks and doesn't take knockback damage. When Slide is hit by an attack after resolutions, you may knock him back in the direction of your choice. So that's after resolution, so he can still get flurried. He also has a special defense power, his whole thing, which is ESD and super senses. So even if you are not adjacent and he's getting attacked, now he's a 20 defense with super senses.
But so if you look at it though, if they hit him with flurry, they're only dealing 2 damage.
Right.
And you get knocked back 6 squares.
Yes.
Because you're knocked back. It's after resolutions by each attack.
And he won't take knockback damage, even if you knock him back into a wall.
Yeah.
He starts on the hypersonic, and he's got precision strike. He ignores characters for movement, and he's only 35 points. This guy is so annoying. Yeah, he's awesome. This is one of the most fun pieces that I played in this set, for sure. When I pulled this guy in any BR, I was happy.
Yeah.
I still think that there is actually potential with this guy in Modern, with a sword on him. Give him blades.
Yeah.
This guy runs up and blades you. Yeah.
But his minimum blades damage is 1. But that's fine. It's precision.
Yeah, but it's 35 points. So you paid 45 to put a blade on him, and you are making somebody deal with him. because you don't want that potential 6 damage. And put the longsword on him, then you're at least doing 2.
Yeah.
Something else can probably get that, but all right, yeah, I like him. He's probably one of the best CURs. We've not talked about many attackers.
No.
All right, what about this 021 Miles?
No.
Yeah, he's a
So you
running
can just compare him to
shot.
Black Panther, and he just doesn't even. No.
For 75, he's 7 clicks, running shot, 11 precision strike, 18 combat reflexes, and a shape change. And if he's adjacent to blocking terrain, lines of fire to him are hindered. 4 range, 2 bolts. Yeah, 75 is just too much. He's got some rollouts, but not good. And then 50 points, you're just standing there, flurry with poison.
Yeah.
All right.
No, he's in every way worse than the Black Panther one. For the same points, essentially, right?
Yeah.
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 Never ever. This Norman, though, is amazing. Dark Avengers, Sinister Syndicate, Symbiote, Thunderbolts, Politician, Scientist, Sinister Syndicate, Team Ability, and Team Player. The trait is he gets to start... Wait, no. Where's that? The second part of the trait. So friendly characters that are 30 points or less or have the Sinister Syndicate keyword can use Precision Strike. And at the beginning of the game, you generate a 015 Goblin Army on its 15-point starting line. So for 35 points, you're also getting a 15-point Goblin Army goon on your team and giving everyone that's 30 points or less or the Sinister Syndicate team ability Precision Strike. And then he has TK, and when he uses it to place a character that shares a keyword with him, you modify that character's range +2, which would even account for Pulse Wave.
Pulse Wave.
Yeah, Oliver was doing that in the Battle Royale. He would TK, he loved Spider Punk.
Spider Punk, right? Yeah. I was in that game.
Okay.
Yeah, I was in that game.
And he's also got leadership.
Hilarious.
So this guy's awesome for 35 points. He easily is, I think, one of the top support pieces in the set, honestly.
Oh, yeah. I mean, handing out Precision Strike to your lower point figures is good. But if they share a keyword +2 range, that works also with hypersonic speed. So you're going to half it and then modify it, So, like, someone with, 6 range now has 5 range for hypersonic speed. And you're not even wasting a perplex on it either.
Yeah, you just get that for doing a TK. This guy easily makes teams. What about Mr. Negative?
Yes, I think him and the guy he swaps with, even though which ones was the hard one to get? Was it Martin Lee that was hard to pull?
I thought Mr. Negative was harder with the bricks that I got.
It might be Mr. Negative. I can't remember. Yeah, I think it was Mr. Negative.
Do you want to tell us about Mr. Negative?
Yeah, so he has willpower but succeeds on a 4 through 6, and when he uses it and fails, after resolutions you generate an inner demon, and then he has free. If Mr. Negative began your turn on your map, replace him with another character with this trait on the same click number, which is the next figure, Martin Lee. And then he has a special speed power for the first 3 clicks that sidestep mind control, and when Mr. Negative uses mind control and hit characters gain improved movement characters, and after resolutions deal 1 damage to all opposing characters adjacent to a hit target.
This guy's really strong.
So
he's better than he looks.
This is really interesting. So shouldn't it say hit characters gain improved movement characters for this duration of this action?
What was sidestep mind control when Mr. Negative uses mind control and hit characters gain that. What's your question?
They just gain improved movement characters while he's on the map.
Oh, they just have it for the rest of the game, you're saying?
Yeah, while he's on the map, yeah. I don't know, that's probably a reach, and I doubt it, but
Yeah, no, that I don't think there's really a duration for that, so yeah.
But it's not going to happen long, yeah, because you're going to be able to just free swap him to Martin Lee, who has the same trait where he makes the inner demon if he fails the willpower 4 through 6. But his special is a special damage power his entire dial, which is leadership and support. And support as free, but only to choose characters of less points or that share a keyword with Martin Lee. And he has Magia, Spider-Man family, martial artist, and politician. And then whenever he heals another character after resolutions, you heal him an equal number of clicks. So you can.
If you're only playing one, I think this is the one to play, right?
Yeah.
But if you're, I've seen him in Pulp, both of them get played, but Martin Lee alone is good enough. But being able to do the swap mechanic on both of them, I think, is great. And you really, you don't feel bad if you miss that 4 through 6 willpower, because then you just get an inner demon. And he was one of the cooler goons.
Yeah.
What were you going to say about Martin Lee, though, on his last click?
Yeah, if he's on his last click and you just free support and regular support, then, you can heal him up to top.
Oh, potentially, yeah.
You get decent rolls. Yeah. Roll a 2 and a 3. Or I guess a 3 through 6 twice. He heals top.
Yeah, you're not attacking with this guy, so if you're keeping him back, the potential on what he can heal is huge.
Yeah.
Between him and Ramonda, they got to be two of the top pieces.
I mean, would you pay 80 points? Heal. Yeah. I mean, 80 points for them to just...
If you have a big piece, if you're playing maybe like a Moreland or something, I could see that.
Yeah.
You just want to heal?
Yeah, I don't... Does Moreland have any of those keywords? Does he have martial artist? That's where the trick is.
Oh, yeah, they don't have... Martin Lee doesn't have ruler, does he?
No.
So they might not then. Oh, does he have to be like lower points too? Or what was that?
Yeah, lower points or share a keyword to free support.
Okay. So maybe that one would not work with Moreland, but I'm sure there's still other combos. They're two of the best healers in Pulp right there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I hate this Scarlet Spider. Do you guys want to try to redeem it?
Yes. Yeah, he has Brute.
The only redeeming thing about him is he's basically one of two pieces with probability control and Brute.
For 70 points.
It's either him. The other one's only 45, so you're not playing this one. But it's either him or Saracen.
Well, I think you're definitely playing him over this one. This guy was terrible.
Yeah. Well, you said try to redeem him. I did my best. That's where we got.
Saying that he has Brute didn't help him. It hurt Brute. All right, 025 Tombstone. This guy I thought played really good. He's just slightly less tanky than Man Mountain Marco.
And they're actually dressed the same, so they're clearly tag team partners.
They are
so
tag
he
team
obviously
partners.
is part of the. He is obviously the greeter. He's the bailiff for the law offices of Marco.
Yeah, I can go with that.
Yeah, I do like him at 90 as well.
I think if you're gonna play him at 90.
So he has a trait: when Tombstone attacks, modify his attack and damage +1 if a target has 2 action tokens, and he can. So the big thing here is he can also reduce penetrating damage, and he's got impervious on his 90-point line.
Yeah,
that gives him 8 clicks. He also has another trait, which is willpower, and at the beginning of the game, Tombstone may generate a character with an expendable goon trait on their 15-point line. If you're the first player, you may generate 2 instead. So,
well, and that's going to make his 90 points feel better, because now you're talking the difference of he can become a 60-point figure up to a 75-point figure, depending on if you're first or second.
Well, also you have Norman Osborn that says you have to play the goblin, or you have to bring in a goblin army.
Yeah.
You can just bring.
Yeah, he brings any.
Yeah, you just shove as many goons as in your pocket as you can, and you just get to choose what goon you want to start with based off your matchup.
Yeah. No, I do like him at 90. I think that, at Man Mount Marco, is good for 60. And I mean, they're actually not too bad for 150. But in normal Silver Pulp, you're not going to be playing that because you have to play Primus in Pulp with Brute.
Would you play Primus and Tombstone and just load
Yeah.
up with goons? I think that's good.
Yeah, so it's like, okay, I guess we're gonna have to go through Brute and do the silver if you're doing the silver thing. I'd probably play Tombstone at 90 and probably Primus at 100.
And just that's half your modern right there, though.
Yeah, that's fine. And then I go and do some Brute. And then there is a way, okay, maybe I'll drop Primus to 60, but I'm always gonna start Primus at 100. He plays so well at 100. Playing him in Team Sealed with only 300 points, he did more work than expected. And in Pulp, I think that's going to feel the same way. And I think Tombstone is he's going to be a figure that's just annoying.
So in Pulp, you're also going to see a lot more times people are double tokened.
Yeah.
And so you're probably going to be a 12 for 4. And he's got the Underworld keyword. And so if you can get some Empower goons on there, he could be a 12 for 6 real easy if you carry them up.
Yeah, because you're going to carry up 2 of them since he's going to be more points than anyone.
Yeah. So he could be a 12 for 6. Reduce penetrating damage.
Yeah.
Where did Goons started with what was
Notorious.
Before? Notorious, right? Yeah. So there are silver Goons that you can get.
Yep.
But then they get KO'd. You can start bringing in some of the modern ones if you do use all your modern points on Tombstone and Primus.
Well, no, you can still bring them anyway. You can still bring in modern brutes because at the beginning of the game, so it doesn't take up your points.
Right. I'm saying like when you're building your team.
Oh, when you're building, yes, yeah.
There's still other ones that you can add. I don't know if they have brute, but yeah, he can choose
there's
anyone
quite a
also.
bit of brute, yeah.
So you can fit in some modern ones. This Gwen Stacy, 50 points. No. Right. Plasticity shape change.
No.
Yeah, can't be targeted by range attacks. No, that's bad. This lizard, this is the lizard that goes on your sideline that Kurt Connors can go in. So he's an auto add if you're playing that. Kurt Connors is support. 5 hypersonic, 11 precision strike, 18 toughness, and a 3 shape change. 60 points, 8 clicks. And he's got a trait at the beginning of your turn. And when the lizard clears action tokens, you may heal him 1 click. I got to play this guy in sealed quite a few times, and it was very hard to put him down when he's healing as much as he can.
Yeah, I like him more with Connors on the sideline, and then you're able to heal him up. But I mean, yeah, if you play him main force, I think he's the lizard. Even the one from Beyond Amazing he's just as hard to kill, even though he's a little bit more points. But for 60 points, yeah, this piece plays better than he looks, even with that 5 speed.
Yeah. If you are going to main force a lizard, I do think, the Beyond Amazing one is better. And the play is probably to put this guy on your sideline for Connors, because what's better than having a support piece and then, mid-game or end-game, now you turn him into this attacker?
Yeah.
So I like that strategy. All right, last uncommon here. This guy is not good. This is just a Spider-Man that has Flurry Precision Strike for 50 points, right?
Well, he hands out super senses for 50 points to Spider-Man family figures that are adjacent.
So many already
He is an
have
amazing
them.
friend.
He is an amazing friend. He sure is. You're not playing this, right?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm not. No, not at all.
You're not playing him, but he's better than he seems at the Leaf Climb, honestly. Yeah.
That was one thing, too, that a lot of pieces in this set, going into it for sealed, you thought a lot more pieces had that wall crawler trait than actually did.
Yes.
All right, let's go into the rares. So Spider-Man 2099, wall crawler traits, once per turn for all friendly characters with this trait. When Spider-Man 2099 hits, after resolutions, you may place a friendly character with the Spider-Man family keyword of less points than Spider-Man adjacent to him. And another trait, when a friendly character of less points than Spider-Man is damaged by an opposing character, after resolutions, heal Spider-Man 2099 1 click and remove an action token from him. 75 points, 6 clicks. I don't think he's guaranteed to hit well enough,
No.
right, to be worth 75 points. That Friends Across the Spider-Verse trait is super strong, just being able to bring whoever you want over there, but I don't think you're getting there with the 8 charge, 11 blades, not worth 75.
I don't think so either.
And he goes down too fast to worry about trying to heal him. So, Pete, you want
I don't think he's I don't think he's great. But I think if there's a format where you really want to play this piece, this is the format you do it in. Like, if someone really looks at this and is like, man, I just want to put this on the board and play it, I think there's worse pieces. He does a lot, honestly, but I don't think he's great.
I think the best thing he does is give up 75 points if I see him across the board.
That just means you saying that just means that you're going to lose to the next Spider-Man 29.9 you play.
Well, if I do, I deserved it.
Yes.
All right, what about the Spider? This is the one that has the stop click in there that has some fancy pantaloons. Wall crawler trait,
Yes.
The stop click mid dial is stop combat reflexes, super senses, and when Spider uses super senses, if he is on a theme team, he succeeds on a 4 through 6. And a damage power on just the first 2 clicks. Friendly characters can use Mastermind, but only to choose the Spider. When they do, if they have the past keyword after resolutions, heal them 1 click. That right there was super good and sealed.
This guy won me games in sealed.
Yeah.
By that surprising trick. You just activate him and then all of a sudden he's just messing somebody's team up. Yeah.
He's got a lot of tricks. He's definitely worth the 40 points, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Especially if you can get him the Spider-Man TA. Now he's going to be a 3 through 6 senses.
Yeah. How would be the best way to do that in Pulp?
The Spider-Man you just passed, 028 Spider-Man.
Yeah, the 028. Yeah.
Oh, never mind. He'll be that's Miles Morales from Black Panther. That's what it is. Yeah.
Yes.
Adjacent friendly characters have Spider-Man family.
Yeah, that's a totally reasonable combo for 65 points. It does eat
'cause you're also
away
protecting him from
modern.
Mastermind. Yeah, but I mean, for 40 points, it's
He's only got that on a stop click though.
yeah. But the cool thing about that stop click is that it's not he can't heal above this line.
He's a 19, yeah, but then he's a 19 defense up close that succeeds on 3 through 6 senses if you can keep the Miles next to him.
Yep.
I like it. What about this Spider-Man? Miles, I think you're big on the Spider-Man, right?
Yeah, this is the format that he's gonna really shine. It's the Craven's Last Hunt Spider-Man. So you got the Here Lies Spider-Man. Once per game when Spider-Man would be KO'd, instead turn him to click 7. Generate a grave hindering terrain marker in your starting area and place him on his card, Protected Pulse Wave. And he's got a second trait, which is Stealth and Senses. At the beginning of your turn, if Spider-Man's on his card, KO him if there aren't any grave markers on the map. Otherwise, roll a d6. Heal him equal to half the result, and you may place him in a square with a grave marker. If he is healed to click 1, instead, place him in any square, and he has +1 combat values this game.
So I'm going to go on the opposite side. I actually played him in Team Sealed, and if he takes any damage, that sidestep, 10 attack, 3 perplex, he just does not do enough for 70 points. And now if you're looking at 400 points in silver, the odds of getting to that trait where you're coming back with +1 combat values is just not very high. So I actually don't like this guy.
Yeah. So I played him in BRs and in Sealed, and he was insane for me. He played exactly how I wanted him to. So
Did
that's
people
just
just not hit him? I guess, I mean, I missed super senses a lot. He took a ton of damage, and then he would eventually die. Like, the point denial was definitely there.
No, they did damage him, and he got KO'd once. But he was already, there were so many figures in there where they were at, so like he was able to take advantage of the flurry and still become a huge threat. So they couldn't just ignore him.
What else was on your team?
He's just a great attacker for 70 points. I'm trying to remember what else I had. At Spot, it was a scientist one. Norman Osborn. I forgot what else there was. It was a scientist theme.
I even had the Chase Craven, and I could not get this guy to go. Maybe it was just a bad day for me, but it was, yeah. I am not
He
a fan.
played exactly. I'm a huge fan of Craven's Last Hunt too, so I was like, I'm making this work. This is my Nort for Spider-Man.
Pete,
I'm
did
gonna
you-
just be aggressive with my play him. So yeah, I just had fun playing him, and definitely might be playing him again.
Pete, did you play him or against him?
I never saw this guy. And actually, strangely, I don't think I pulled this guy. I pulled a bunch of the Prime Craven, so like I honestly don't think I even have this piece.
Really?
Yeah,
He
I
seems-
had. I pulled
looking at him, he
3
just seems like a
Cravens
good
and
attacker.
One of them.
Yeah, he seems like a
insane,
really good
yeah.
attacker for the points. Honestly.
He just drops so fast.
I can
He's
see
got no reducer, so look at him on click 3 through 5. You can easily leave him there, and then that's 70 points on your team. That's just a 10 for 3.
And 11, he got perplexed.
I guess. I don't know. I just don't like him.
I was also playing him a little bit different too with Norman Osborn. I'd TK him and he'd have 6 range, so people wouldn't be expecting me to hit from 6.
How many times was he coming back?
He only got KO'd once, and he was able to come back click 1 with all of his.
So he
stats
never got
plus 1.
truly KO'd then, is what you're saying.
No, I'd never. Yeah, he was never fully KO'd.
Okay. All right. Ashley Barton. I think we all love Ashley, right?
Yeah,
Dude, she's insane. Yeah.
I mean it's
She's
Mern and Pulp
right.
bringing goons.
She's gotten some hatred even in our monthly game where you can play some pretty crazy stuff. This 50-point Ashley has gotten some major hate. So at the beginning of the game, if you're the first player, generate up to 2 characters with an expendable goon trait on their 15-point starting line. So again, you get to pick anyone you want from any set. And then she also has poison, and opposing characters within 3 squares can't heal or positively modify their combat values. 50 points, 6 charge, 10 blades, 18 mastermind. This is also your leadership, 3 damage, 3 range. She ignores characters for movement as well. Team player. And ruler, future, Spider-Man, and Magia. What do you guys want to say about her?
No, I mean yeah. She speaks for herself. It's like Mern, and Pulp. It's
Yeah,
Pulp Mern.
you can build a team around her in Spider-Man Family. If you're gonna play Spider-Man Family and Pulp, this is a piece that you absolutely have on your team.
But she's doing so much more than even, because Mern's 50 points also, right?
Yes.
But now she's also bringing potentially 2 15-point goons in for 30, so she's like you're almost paying
she's like,
20 points for her.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
like Mern, it's your leadership. You can't lock her down because she has the improved movement through characters. She's also preventing healing, which is huge against. How does that work with Moreland? That would shut him down,
He
right?
can't heal.
Because he can't
It's
heal,
when he
so
would
he
heal.
would
Can't
heal.
heal.
Because I know he on his top click, it checks for if you're just going to heal, right? Once per turn,
Yeah.
when Moreland would heal, you get to choose doing that before he actually heals.
Yeah, because Moreland wouldn't heal because he can't heal
Right, so it
unless
does
we
shut
get
him
some
down.
crazy win ruling that says otherwise. But yeah,
No, there was a whole thing that there was like, man, 3 different events
what I thought.
where this set was played
Yeah.
and sealed. And I think she shut him down because it's not worded on Moreland. It's not when he heals, he may instead. It's when he would heal. So before you would try to heal him, so even on first click, you would be able to get those inheritor bystanders out. So she says you can't heal, so he wouldn't even be able to bring them out. And Moreland is going to be, I would say, a top 10 attacker in Modern. Or sorry, in Pulp.
no,
Top 5.
I would say top 3. Top
three. Okay.
Yeah, I think he's probably gonna be one of the most
top
played.
3 also.
When you
Yeah.
look at it, just the Pulp Gauntlet, like if you weren't playing Thanos, I think there was just me and one more player that had Thanos. It was Moreland and the other winning records. So 4 of the top 6 were Moreland.
I think he'll be common, but I think more people will want to build to counter him and play more silver stuff. But we will see in a few weeks. But we'll come back to Moreland in just a second. What about Spider-Punk? Oliver loved this piece. This was like his favorite piece in this set. Every time he played a BR and he got this guy, he was stoked. He got to play him in our team sealed also. 85 points though. It is your leadership. It is Pulse Wave, but instead deals 2 damage if all targeted characters are hit. And once per turn, when Spider-Punk uses Pulse Wave, you may re-roll the attack roll. So he basically has prob for it as well.
So that Friends Across the Spider-Verse is exactly why I'm fine with him being 85 points. Because once per turn for all friendly characters with this trait, when he hits, after resolutions, you may place a friendly character with the Spider-Man family keyword of less points than Spider-Punk adjacent to him. So you can get characters out of dodge as well. So if you sent, like, let's say that rare Spider-Man, for instance, full map, and he got damaged a little bit or whatever, or he's on a sidestep clicks. All right, we're gonna go ahead running shot pulse wave. Now we're gonna place that Spider-Man adjacent to me, and now I'm gonna be either able to A, run back and heal, or B, sidestep and deal damage, because it's now gonna be a 6 square reach with that sidestep, so you're gonna be able to get more use out of him.
I think you build both of those options into your team, right? Because every time that I've seen this guy get played in BRs or whatever, he might get one insane pulse wave off, but nobody let him survive a second round.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you can.
Well, that's also different too. I think BRs is a little bit different than just going to be a normal competitive game, because now you have 3 people going at it or going after one piece. So those pieces go down quick.
Oh, for sure in battle royales, but even in the team sealed format too. This guy was a rare, so he was still pretty common. We played much of this set.
There's just a little bit more ways to protect him in constructed that I do like him, and I hope Ollie digs deep and says, you know what, Blue Marvel maybe 35 points less, but you know what, I'm going with Spider-Punk, baby.
I do like the point that you made though, where you get a exit strategy piece that can carry him out of there, either with flight or underworld.
Yeah.
And then also get something that can take advantage and get more offensive. So something else with.
Yeah.
Is there, off the top of your head, is there any other piece with Pulse Wave that has a Spider-Man family keyword in Pulp?
Well, you can cheat the keywords with Spider-Man family. So there's gonna be a few pieces. You can actually, this is where it's fun.
Celebrity with Marvello would be a big one.
Yeah, you can get Franklin Richards on there.
Okay.
So, and that Franklin Richards is a pretty good attacker.
What is he?
Bombastic Bagman gives
Fantastic Four. That's
Four.
right. I forgot. That's a rare.
Fantastic Four Spider-Man.
Yep.
Pete, have you gotten Pulse Wave by Spider-Punk before?
Oh yeah, and I played him. I pulled him multiple times in sealed in team events. I liked him a lot too. Now he's a weird piece because I never hit one super sense roll out with him. So
you
know how bad though your opponent would feel that you hit that Pulse Wave hard, you bring over a figure and just carry him back to his starting area.
Yeah, that feels pretty bad.
You know how frustrating that would be.
And again, with Norman Osborn, you get a 6 range Pulse Wave if you TK out with him.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right, what about the next one here? So Firestar, who wants to talk about this amazing friend?
This is Pete's first crush, so I think we owe it to him to let him.
Pete, tell us about Angelica
Dude, she's
Jones.
awesome. I will. She's team player. She's Avengers TA. She's got Avengers Hellions, New Warriors, Spider-Man family, X-Men, and Spy. She's an amazing friend. Adjacent friendly characters of the Spider-Man family keyword can use her displayed defensive powers. And then really where she gets to be really fun for 50 points is you get energy explosion, precision strike, and poison. So when she damages an opposing character after resolutions, you make a fire smoke train in their square. At the beginning of your next turn, even if this is lost, deal 1 damage to each character occupying those markers, and then remove the markers. So she's 6 range 2 target. She's running shot with that special attack power, ESD. She's just really a hyper efficient attacker. Honestly, that's also handing out ESD to adjacent Spider-Man family keyword pieces.
And
really,
a fun
So
fact,
this might be
Redmond can be the third because 2 members of this podcast, without either of us knowing, we had our wives wear the outfit of Firestar. So we only need 1 more member to make it a trifecta.
What are you talking about?
Her wives have dressed up as Firestar.
Is that like a joke, or is that something that actually happened? Because I feel like it could actually have happened.
that's the fun, the vagueness. Mm-hmm. So this is your exit strategy, right? With Spider-Punk here?
Right here, yep.
Go in Pulse Wave, place her adjacent, and Firestar carries her out and is shooting something on the way out.
Or you carry him back to the starting area.
Carry back for 8. Honestly, she's just a good option for both those things.
Yeah. So you can follow up with that energy explosion, precision strike, or you can carry him back depending on how your pulse wave did.
It's really easy to look at any of these as, like 10 points a click. So she's getting 6 clicks of life, and she has the Avengers TA, so she could be a 12 attack. And for a modern piece with an 8 speed and 6 range 2 bolts, that's way above average.
I mean, so what do you think about if going in for the pulse wave, dropping her off, bringing it back, and then taking your next 3 actions to barrier so that your opponent can't get to you, and then you just rinse and repeat?
I think that's going to be the strategy of probably 15% of people, something like that, if not exactly that.
Yeah, you think it's that low? I think it's
25%.
20, 25, yeah.
I know Constantine's writing that down right now. Spider-Punk drop off, barrier. Do it, Constantine.
Yeah, she's a great pulp piece, though.
Absolutely is.
All right, how about Spider-Cat? Miles, I know you want to talk about him.
Yep, so Spider-Cat is Spider-Man family and animal, and when establishing theme teams, friendly characters with the animal keyword gain the Spider-Man family keyword. That's Kazar. So now Spider-Punk can move half speed of his 6 if you want.
That's a good
Combo.
combo.
Yeah, I guess. But yeah, I mean, that's bringing animal to. I mean, you're bringing Moreland to Spider-Man family now. So you know what's better than just bringing over Firestars? You can bring over Moreland with Firepunk.
Yeah, that was a combo that we did in Sealed also. Actually, I had that combo for Team Sealed. Not with Spider-Punk, but with Spider-Cat and Moreland.
Yeah. Yeah, there's the keyword cheating, and because now we have celebrity, animal, Fantastic Four. So, yeah.
Is that God, what set is that from? With Mary Jane from Asgard? Is that a super rare or a rare?
War of the Realms.
War of the Realms. That's a rare. So she brings in, I think, deity and Asgard, right, to Spider-Man.
Yes.
So yeah, there's still plenty that we'll go over. That one sticks out though. The big thing here, I think that people forget about is that the hypersonic speed one. That when he uses it after resolutions, you may give an action token to an opposing character he moved through. You do not have to hit. You just go through somebody and they get an action token.
Yeah.
So 30 points, keyword cheater, and you can just hand out an action token twice or every other turn.
He also has that Friends Across the Spider-Verse, but I think you're better off using your higher point attackers to bring over another higher point attacker.
Yeah, you're not leaning into that. I think it's really just the keyword sheet and the ability to move through characters and give them a token, or not every other turn, every 2 out of every 3 turns at least.
Yeah.
All right, what about Stunner? I was just going to look up, is there anyone named Octopus in the CURs? Because Doc Ock usually gets a super rare chase.
Yes.
He's
You
been
have
a rare?
the Earth X one.
Oh, okay. Was he good
There's
though?
Lady Octopus and Doctor Octopus.
Lady Octopus is a super rare.
Oh, she's super rare. Yeah. So there's just the Earth X rare Doctor Oct. He's not bad. I mean, especially when you're looking at it with Sinister Syndicate, he gets charge with Rhino. So at the beginning of the turn, you can give him Flurry. He also has free move up to 4 squares. Absolutely, I think that. I mean, you play him at 75 points, or I guess you can even play him at 50 to get for leadership. But yeah,
All right, so what's the combo here then? So you play this guy at 75. He's got stealth, but only if your force has 3 or more characters. Modify all combat values +1, but only if you have 6. So if you try to lean into that, he'll be a 10, 12, 19, 4.
yeah.
And then at the beginning of your
You
turn,
give me Rhino.
oh
Rhino
yeah,
gives him
okay.
charge.
Oh, that's right. He is a rare, isn't he? I always think he's a super rare.
Yes. Yep.
Um,
So and you get to choose one to you can give him Flurry or free move up to 4 squares. So you're obviously going to be giving him Flurry charge. I mean that's so you're going to be able to sidestep with that +1. You'll be able to sidestep and then charge for 6 Flurry.
Yeah, so you're doing if you got 6 members, you can do a 5, so 2 sidestep, 5 charge, and then potential flurry. You're probably playing Norman. I guess that it might be harder to get 6 characters on your team though if you're doing the
Yeah, that's maybe I don't think
400.
you really need to. I think, but giving him stealth is, I mean, good enough. I mean, he already has traded stealth, so no, I do think that this Doc Ock like this makes like Stunner makes this Doc Ock like, that much better.
And then you're able to mastermind to her. I guess he already has mastermind on his top clicks.
Yeah, but he doesn't need to be adjacent to her.
Yes, so that is better. Stunner modifies her attack +1 if a friendly character name contained octopus. So she'll be a 11 for 3 on the top. She's stupid for 25 points.
Yeah.
And then you can just heal anyone with the Sinister Syndicate team 2 clicks if you KO her on her stop click, or heal Dr. Octopus 4 clicks.
Yeah.
She's an auto include on any Sinister Syndicate team, right?
Or Brute. This is the 25-point Brute that you play.
Yeah. She's annoying. She has shape change, and you can usually find way less pieces that are going to deal penetrating damage.
But yeah, she makes that Earth X like Doc Ock like shine.
And you'd always play him at 75 probably with that combo, I think.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, what about Spider?
And then you're obviously gonna have someone support her too.
What's that?
So she'll be hard to take down because she also has the impervious, and you can also heal her up.
Yeah, she's just a nightmare for her points, honestly.
Yeah, for
Then
those
when you start
5
pairing
clicks
her with that other stuff, it's just so good.
So you base
Yeah.
somebody, right? She has shape change, impervious, 5 clicks, and a stop click.
Yeah.
That's insane for
Yeah.
25.
Absolutely is.
What about Spider UK with Mystics and Spider-Man team ability? He's got Excalibur, Spider-Man Family Mystical. He's got the Friends Across the Spider-Verse traits. His Web Warriors is Empower and Leadership, and when he uses any of these powers, friendly characters with the Web Warriors trait within 3 squares are considered adjacent to him. There's really not that many people that have it, so that's probably not a big deal. And it's only within 3, so that's kind of dumb.
Yeah.
You don't really care about that. And then a special speed power on the first 2 clicks of both his 80 and 45 point lines that gives him charge. And when he uses it and hits after resolutions, you may remove an action token from a friendly character within range. His range is 4.
I think 45. I know he gets exploit up top dial, but I'd rather have the 4 through 6 senses and hitting 12 for 4 instead of 11 for 3 exploit.
Are you playing him though? 45 clicks. Sorry, 45
No,
point for
I'm not.
4 clicks.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. I'm just saying if you play him, I don't see you playing him at 80. I think you play him at 45.
I don't think I'm ever reaching for him though. It
No.
is a 12 for 4, but it's not. It's 4 clicks. He's got super senses, so 50-50. He misses that 4 damage. He's dead.
Yeah.
And that's 45 points. Just for a chance at a 12 for 4? I don't think so. Pete, do you want to try to redeem this guy? Spider UK?
At 45, maybe, on Spider-Man Family, because of the Empower and the leadership.
If you're building a 400
that's
point Spider-Man team, though, would you ever consider pulling this guy?
not over Ashley Barton or something else with leadership. Maybe you really like the teacup? I don't know. He is
He
standing
loves
on
the
a
English
teacup.
pudding.
Yeah.
His favorite food it's a type of pudding from the UK. It has dried fruit in it.
Thank you for that food lesson.
It's called spotted dick.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Spotted dick is it's a spotted dog pudding. That's
Are you saying
Yes.
spotted like ED at the end or spot of?
spotted with ED, SPOTTED.
Okay, so
Dick,
not a spot of dick, it's
D-I-C-K.
spotted dick. Gotcha. Great.
Yeah. It's dried fruit pudding.
That sounds terrible. Let's just finish up here with Moreland. So this is, like we talked about, I don't think he's going to be top 3. I think he'll probably be top 5. Absolutely top 10, though.
He'll be easily top 5. He's just, dare I say, good for the points.
Dare you.
But no, with the amount of free healing that you get, you're getting those bystanders made. This is why I think he's one of the main reasons why Brute is going to be needing to see play. And it just so happens that he also has Brute. So,
I think he's honestly going to be as an attacker and a piece, he's going to be top 5 for sure. Top 3, though.
Mystics, Animal, Mystics team ability, Animal, Assassin, Brute, Cosmic, Monster, and Mystical keywords. He has like the best keywords.
I don't. Yeah,
That's the
I don't
best
know
60
what else
keywords.
you want
Yeah.
80 points to do.
I can't believe
Like-
that people tried arguing that he might be better at 65 when he first came out. I thought that was
Oh, who said that?
hilarious. That's what they were talking about. They think that he's better at 65, and that's just no. He's every bit worth
they're
80.
wrong.
So one of the big things is that he's going to be generating those bystanders a ton, and so that's where pieces like Ghost Rider or Venom that score extra points for killing these lower point pieces. I think this is a piece that makes them stronger because you can just eat these guys for points.
Yeah.
And I do think that it is important to know that even if Moreland's 80 points on click 1, if you support him, you can choose to generate a bystander.
Yeah, because it says that when he would heal, you may instead.
Yes, it checks before you would actually heal. And so you would generate a bystander. So people will absolutely turn 1 be doing support on him and popping these things out. So know that. Otherwise, you're going to be calling judge and wasting the first 5 minutes of your game.
Yep.
Yeah. You know who he pairs really well with on Brute?
There's a very long list, but who? And I can't wait to hear the drop.
Well, that guy, obviously. I was getting him next. But Ferdinand,
Oh, with
my boy. Yeah. You just keep him in back. You roll the heal on the first thing. You pop out the inheritor bystander. Then out goes Moreland to eat something. And you just keep him in back and just keep healing him up from the back.
What? What's that? Just healing him up from the back, huh?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
just all the heals right from the back.
How many keywords did they share too? Animal, Brute, and Monster?
No,
Yep.
Brute Monster.
Brute monster. Yeah. not
Ferdinand
animal.
is not an animal?
No, he's not an animal. He's an
That's-
Amazon and a warrior.
That's very surprising.
What made you think he was an animal?
I don't know, the fact that he's a big animal.
Well, clearly he's not. So,
Well,
just, you know.
yeah. Yeah. Anytime you get to play Ferdinand, you should.
Yeah,
It's
so
always been.
he looks like a bull from Earth, but he's actually That's what males look like in the Amazon.
Cool.
So it's just, yeah.
He's a personal chef
I can't
of
believe
the.
this animal either.
How do you say that? Themyscirian.
Yeah, Themyscirian.
I feel like there's a Nick Blue joke in here.
There is.
Oh yeah, he's
if,
the Nick
Blue's
Ballou of
cool, yeah.
Themyscira. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Anything
You know what?
else?
I'm gonna start
you
calling
guys-
Nick Ferdinand.
Ferdinand.
Talk about
And-
Ferdinand Ballou.
Anything else that you guys want to add to this before we sign off on this episode?
No, I think that we pretty much covered everything. I think that Spider-Verse is definitely there's more pieces in Spider-Verse that should see play that probably won't.
I was
I still
surprised
think that
actually.
rare
Were
Spider-Man-
you?
Yes,
I thought
that
we were
rare
gonna go through it a lot
Spider-Man is
faster.
still. Yeah, the rare Spider-Man is insane. So when people are building their teams, don't be afraid to go and look through some sets. There is some sleepers, and we will be your guide for sure. But don't feel like we have to do it for you.
I'm
do it
hoping
with
that
us.
do it with us. I'm hoping that these are something that will help people build while they're driving or doing chores or something like that. They don't have to just sit on HC units looking through this stuff. Let us spend the next
helps
3
them.
weeks doing that for you, and then you can drive to work and listen to it. Pete,
The
anything
next
you want to
20
throw?
minutes, I think, is what you meant.
Next
Yeah,
20.
this will take 20 minutes per set. It'll be fine. We haven't even gotten into Smash and Destroy, Lantern Legacy, or Redmond, just talking about every X-Men piece for 2.5 hours.
You
Is
guys
that
should
what's
just
coming?
be happy that I didn't try to fit all of Modern into one night.
I guess that's true.
Last
guess
year,
that's
that's
true.
something I would have done.
You know what? My favorite thing from tonight was Spider Bite.
That was one of my least
Spider
favorite things.
Bite!
All right. Well, with that, that's going to wrap up this episode. We'll be firing off these episodes as fast as we can get them ready before the Icy Regionals. And remember,
And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for ya!
Click it!
Hold on.
nope.
No, for some reason, my wife never tells my kid to go to bed. No, it's a school night, and so I could just hear him upstairs yelling at his video games. So give me 2 minutes.
Okay.
Fart in his face and shove a pillow on it.
Yeah, I thought Pete was just waiting to play the fart drop, actually. That's what I was waiting for.
Me too.
Oh no! The macaroni is infected!
Are you back, Pete?
Yeah, I'm here. I gave him a nice solid V trigger. He'll be out for like 20 minutes.